Hello. Warning. If you weren't here yesterday, I did already start this story. Sorry, I'm getting stuff ready. I did already start the story, so just a warning. I already started the story yesterday. We just began it. We're doing a story today. And I proved it myself. Good to me. We're chilling the music while I get this loaded. Though, we're about to be chilling to in-game music. We have a story to continue. I plan to finish it today. So. I grabbed myself some snacks and a drink. That's why it took me a second. You were good to me. You were good to me. Was into my old playlist. So these songs are kind of old, not gonna lie. Be alone. You were good to me. Sorry, making sure my phone, which is tracking my face, is good. Oh. There we go. Fix it. Okay. There we go. My phone was, like, oddly placed. You guys can already hear it, I think. If the game really wants you to hear it, that is. The game has to load. And, you know, my game doesn't like loading fast. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. There it is. And the music begins. Da 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 da. We got to a point where I could stop because I just wanted to start it. That way it forced me to play it today. So, we're not too far in. We are about... we just did the 12. We just spoke to Orinox. I believe that's where we're at. We just spoke to Orinox. I don't remember exactly what else, but I think we just spoke to Orinox. Learning that, you know, not learning too much about our past like I thought we would, because we're going into the... I thought, well, they make you go against your greatest fear. And then we go in, and we're just talking to someone. Is our greatest fear talking to Oryx? What happened? I thought it makes you face your fears. I didn't realize us talking to Oryx was a fear. I'm sorry. Anyways, I might be going for Cypher, guys. I might be going for Cypher because Cat Girl. So, either way, I know for a fact that I am sadly skipping. I have to skip this banner because I don't... Bro, I don't want to spend all that I get on a character when I had already spent 80 pulls for my Mighty. My Mighty took 80 pulls. I'm still upset about it. How dare Mighty take 80 pulls? Mighty, you're cruel. Cruel. Now I want Cypher. Maybe Cypher will be nice to me. Maybe the cat girl will be nice to me. She knows I like cat girls. Maybe the cat girl knows I like cat girls. Maybe the cat girl will be nice to me. I like cat characters anyways. Anybody cat themed. By the way, did you guys... I feel like Cypher is gonna be fun. Hello. I don't want to talk about leaks because I have seen animation leaks for Cypher, which, without giving away anything or saying anything, my friend pointed out that she's just Meowth. My friend pointed out that Cypher is just Meowth. And this is me without spoiling anything. My friend went, oh my god, Meowth. And then explained to me how she's like Meowth. And I'm like, wow. The only Pokemon I liked when I knew what Pokemon was but never watched or played a single game. Before I knew who Eevee was, the only Pokemon I liked was Meowth. So now I'm like, oh. She's Meowth. Okay. But, like, I'm not giving away anything. I'm just saying, from what I've seen, she's just Meowth. Which means Meowth, the thief. I like Meowth. I liked Meowth. I don't know why I liked Meowth. I think it's because everybody hated Meowth. I think that's why I like Meowth, because everybody hated Meowth. Maybe the game's being really nice to me today, because it's loading faster than normal. Maybe it won't lag this time when we get that big entrance when we enter. But knowing my computer, we will. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about leaks. I'm not going to. I just said, I just shared the leak without saying the leak. So, you know. Hello, welcome in. I did say, like, I shared the leak without saying the leak. Cypher's just me off. But I won't be doing that. May have to skip Cypher as there's someone I want in 3.3. Well, I mean, I don't know who's running 3.3 yet. I'm waiting until that's announced. Hello, welcome in. I'll probably go to for Cypher. I don't know. I'm debating. Because it's either I go for Cypher or do my original plan. I'm doing well. Welcome in. I could go to for Cypher. I can do my original plan. The original plan is get Mighty and Finon and worry about reruns. Do reruns later. Because right now my plan is Mighty and Finon. And then they ruined that for me because they threw somebody into the reruns and I'm really upset about it. I had to do 80 pulls to get my Mighty. I had to do 80 pulls to get Mighty. And then you've got to go and rerun a character I've wanted for a while. You take all my pulls. All of them. And then you go do that. How far are you? We are currently on the newest story. I have only gotten to talk to Orinox. I did play a little bit of this last night for like a good hour. I wasn't on for long. I just wanted to get it started. Cause yeah, if anyone wants to watch my full gameplay of this entire game, check out my VODs channel. If you do ! Links, I think there's a link to my YouTube. My VOD channel, I need to make a playlist, but I've played all of the story. Also, if you want to watch hardcore, you can watch that there too. Oh god, it's loud. I hate this. I hate this game. Because this game hates my computer. This game hates my computer. That's all you need to know. This game hates my computer and likes to be really, really stubborn on loading. So just a warning. It's lagging real bad. I don't want you guys to have to hear the lag. I've already seen this full thing. It's just like, it's in the loading screen. I'm mad that they put this in the loading screen because this is what happens when I load in. I mean, I'm early because we're doing story. I do early streams. Honkai Star Rail I do early streams for, so when I do, at least I do early games and do things. Just got back into it a couple days ago. My friend got me into it. I play it. Here's Mighty, everybody. There he is. There's Mighty. Alright, let's go. We had just spoken to Orinox in a dream. I don't know if that was a dream. I don't think it was. I think it was like I don't think it was a dream. I think we actually did speak to him. But I don't know for sure. What the heck? Odd. Okay, let's just, we'll walk there. We'll go there. We'll run there. This game wants to be really laggy right now. Yeah. Apologies for this game being really laggy. She pulled a new character on first try. Oh, nice. Assuming the character I'm skipping, who, yes, I know I regret skipping, but I either want Finon or Cypher. I think we're gonna skip Cypher and wait for a rerun. I might regret skipping Cypher, but we might skip Cypher and wait for a rerun. I only want Finon right now, okay? I just need Finon, alright? Just give me my Finon, and I'm fine. I have Mighty, I just need Finon.
Can dispel the black tide.
which originally when I started playing, I didn't think, when I started doing the story here, I didn't think I was going to get Mighty or Finon. But then they reminded me of my book characters, so now I have Mighty and Finon. Well, I have Mighty. I need Finon. They remind me of two of my book characters from my book that are friends. Reminds me of my besties. The boys I wrote, that I like, that I wrote in my book. They act too much like them. Which has led to me being like, I need them both. They act too much like my characters. I need both of them. I need both of them. They act like too much like my two favorite characters I've written. I can't not have them on the account. It's like me with Venti. I need that R3. I need R3. I need R5. Because Venti, I just have to. It's a must pull there. I gotta get my C6 Venti to R5 eventually. Took so long to get him C6. It's gonna take so long to get him R5, and he's rerunning. Sorry, I'm a C6 Venti haver. Hello. It took me time to get it. Oh, didn't mean that. I have been playing ZZZ offline. I have started ZZZ recently. I really want Trigger. I think Trigger is a rerun. I don't know for sure, but Trigger is running right now, and I really want Trigger. I only play it... Okay, here's the thing. I play Genshin, and I play Honkai for story. I play Genshin, and I play Honkai for story. Oh, so I need to go? Alright. D&D session? Ah, nice. Nice. Enjoy your D&D session. But, I play Genshin for the story. I play Honkai Star Rail for the story. And combat for both of them. But I mainly play for story on Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. I play for one thing on ZZZ. And that is their fighting. I gotta say it. ZZZ story, it's getting interesting, but it's very slow. So right now, the only reason I'm really playing, is because I love the gameplay in ZZZ. I gotta be real. The fighting in ZZZ is so fun.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
Why is her voice shaky? Yeah. But a glimpse of dashed purple brushing past your face, then chill seeps through your skin. Uh-oh. I just want to close my eyes. Okay. Do you play any other gacha? That's what I was mentioning. I play 5 gacha games currently. I just was able to download one back onto my computer. I haven't had it in a bit. So I play Infinity Nikki I play Infinity Nikki off stream. I play Genshin off stream, and I play ZZZ off stream. I play Honkai Star Rail story on stream, and I play Wuwa Wuthering Waves story on stream. I don't do many character stories for Wuwa and Honkai Star Rail. But yeah, in my off time, I do play some gachas. I told my friend to play 5 gachas. Her reaction, how do you afford that? Me over here, I don't spend money. Excluding the Genshin account. I don't spend money. I do have to say excuse. I do have to say everything but that. Hey, casters. What's happening? Ooh! Guys, if you're new around here, welcome to what I do throughout every gameplay. Screenshot time. I gotta keep my screenshot thing up. I screenshot so much in this game. Like, it's not even funny the amount of screenshots I save. Save, screenshot. Let me just toss this into the correct folder. Hold on. Save. And then I'm gonna just minimize this, and I'll use it next time I need it. Hello? Oh, alive. Okay, so it's an initial touch. Disappears as quickly as it came, and replacing it. Okay, hello.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
Am I already dead?
Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse.
Oh.
I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason. I'm
what?
sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier.
What? Am I
Miss,
already dead?
if my
How is
abrupt
Woowa?
behavior just now
Ooh,
offended
ooh,
you,
ooh,
I
ooh,
hope that
ooh,
you can
ooh,
forgive
ooh, ooh.
me.
That's a fun question. How is Woowa? It's great. Woowa's great. I will say recently, because of a lot of mass reporting, they did get put up to 16 plus in the App Store. But I'm gonna be real, them being 16 plus makes sense. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. I feel they should be 16 plus with some of the character designs. That's just my personal opinion. Like ZZZ should also be 16 plus. ZZZ should also be 16 plus. The fact that ZZZ is not 16 plus is weird. I'm just saying. But Woowa's great. We love Woowa. Great storytelling, very well written.
I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body,
Oh,
after
interesting. Yeah.
rotation, you might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Okay, so, yeah. Woowa got mass reported and they are now 16 plus, though I feel they should have been 16 plus. I thought they were. Apparently they weren't. And same goes, like, ZZZ. I didn't know this. ZZZ is 12 plus, which is weird, in my opinion. The fact that ZZZ is 12 plus in the App Store, it shouldn't be. I gotta be real. It shouldn't be. That should be a 16 plus game. I'm just saying. The fact that it's not, I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. Like Honkai, Star Rail, and Genshin. Yeah, 12 plus. That makes sense. ZZZ and Wuwa. I don't know. Yeah, I heard intentionally a lot of people dropped Wuwa because of dialogue. Oh yeah, dialogue at the beginning. It's because voice acting in the English dub wasn't the best at the beginning. And it's not the best at the beginning, but if you get past it, it has a really good story. It gets better as you go. It didn't have the best because they had a different voice director for the first like few parts of it. They had a different voice director. So because they have a different voice director, yeah, I'm not sure what's happening, but yeah.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities.
Got you. Mm-hmm. If you play it, I'd suggest until you meet. I'd suggest for like the first like chapter, I guess, of Wuwa, until you meet Scar, I would suggest keeping it on a different language, voiceover wise. Mainly just because Scar is when the voice acting, like, Scar did really good at his voice acting. And a lot of the new people who are voice acting haven't really done as many roles before, so I think they were really new to the character. And Scar's voice actor probably did the better. He's probably the better one of a lot of them, but it doesn't mean like they did bad. It was just they weren't used to their characters, and their voice director was kind of off. Voice direction is kind of off. But once you, like, basically, Jin Show, like, the main area you're in, until you get to the war arc of the first part of the game, just play in a different language if you don't want to hear it. I will say, I have told people my favorite story games, and they've set our story, character stories in this game, in Wuwa, and they're just like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I don't care if the voice acting was bad. I like Lin Yang. He had a good story. I like Lin Yang. Lin Yang is still my favorite, probably. But it's really good. Especially, my favorite thing out of all stories is the Black Shores arc. I love the Black Shores arc, and I think that's just because I love Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper was really well written.
But, Miss,
with the rover.
Would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly.
Oh, Pat, no, there's no harm. I mean, I don't care.
Never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful...
Nah, you're just, like, curious on... But wait, okay, hold on. If she can touch us, and she's mentioning about her soul... we were synthetically made, right? I mean, with how we started, we had a soul pushed into our body. We came to life because of Kafka. So I think our body is synthetic. Like, synthetically made. I don't know if that's the correct word. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that would mean, if she's saying we don't have a soul in our body, I think because of how our body was made, she can't hurt us. That's what I think it is. I think because of how our body was made, we were not born like a normal human. So she can touch us because we weren't born as a normal human, and we're not normal. So I think that's why she's able to touch us and not kill us. I had a feeling that was the possibility. She's not affected at all. Did you discover something? Thank you for the follow.
Seem to have caught a glimpse of something.
Yeah.
Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape. But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. The connection has been
what's
severed.
happening?
With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry.
I don't know what's happening.
Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search
I don't know what's happening. Hello, come in.
Back their core flame and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon.
Life that you've lost.
I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind.
Is it my
If I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphorius needs you.
Live on bravely, I understand?
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are
Finon!
discussing some matters in the past.
I have Mighty, I need
They're
Finon.
worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
Huh, our soul's missing. That's weird. Yeah, my brain didn't remember much from last night, so... I just realized something. My team is about to become solely men. When all my team... I've said this since I started playing. I'm gonna be real. I said this since I started playing. Men in Honkai Star Rail will probably be the ones who I mainly have on my teams. And I say that because of how they look. They got some pretty ass men, okay? You can't tell me this isn't a pretty man. Pretty man. They got some pretty ass men. I got, like, on this game, I have more, like, I play more men characters than I do on Genshin. Let me see. Do I have enough or have anything? No. I need to get her built. I have a light cone on her. I have somewhat of a relic set on her. Her traces need to be leveled. I got her for free, by the way. I got this character for free. I wanted her. Happens to be best of us. Yeah, there's some pretty men in this game, though. Like, I'm not even gonna... Yeah, I'm not even gonna kid that. There's some pretty men in this game. They got some pretty men. They also have pretty women, but they also have a lot of pretty men. Like this guy. That's a pretty man. I need a farm for him. As you can see, this guy was on my build target list. I haven't done anything for him yet. And now he's running, and now I'm sad. And yeah, I'm just gonna be sad over here. I'm just gonna be sad over here. Why does he have to run right now, bro? Because I just want Foxman. But yeah, no, I'm starting to realize I think that most of my teams are about to end up being pretty men. I kind of want to run around with my Fox team. Let me grab my Fox team. Hold on. Can you name teams in this game? I don't think you can. If we could name teams, I need to name some teams. Let me team lineup. I might run around with my Foxian team. I do have a full Foxian team. Can I edit? I can. I can. Okay, I don't remember that. Where's my Fox team? There it is. The Foxy team. Foxy team. Why is it not? There. Okay. We're gonna run around my Foxy team. Don't mind me. This team needs some upgrades, but I want to run around in it, so. Yeah, I have double the Ting Young. Yeah, I have both forms. And... yeah, I was really debating... Okay, I know that this might be weird to some people. I was really debating between the 2 free stars. Or free 5 stars. Because I really like Losha's design. And I do kind of like his gameplay. But I haven't done much with him. So I don't know him enough to want to get him. Ranmei, I know nothing about. But Ranmei, I have played. I think Ranmei is a very good buffer. So that's why I ended up going with Ranmei. Because I have Huohua, and I know Lucia heals. But that's about it. So I just ended up going with Ranmei, just because she's good on the team. May as well. I will say you will notice I have a thing for certain characters. They all kind of come from the same area. Oh, hi!
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
Fine on, I need you on my team! Anyways. Fine on, come home!
I beg you.
Come out soon!
Forgive me.
You've completed the trial of time.
Yeah, I probably won't full source Cypher until they do a stream and I see who's running next. Then I'll decide if I get Cypher or not.
Titan's heart still showed a
For the
soft
next
spot
update.
for humankind.
Mm-hmm.
However, I never expected that. 2 people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been
Oh,
in
I've
Akima
cheated
for such
death,
a
I
long
see.
time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
Many have had this idea, but so far...
Rain is
there
trying to
have
remember
been
what's
no
happened so
results.
far.
If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up.
Okay, so our soul
At
is
the very
missing
least, we can still see a glimmer of hope.
somewhat. Our soul is missing somewhat. I don't know if it was because of us talking to Oronox
Cypher.
or what happened.
If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death,
We get to meet her? Oh my god, we get to meet the cat girl? We get to meet the cat girl? We get to meet the
do
cat
be
girl?
prepared for a less than ideal outcome.
Ah,
Please understand that throughout
I wanna
the
meet her.
history of
I wanna
our
meet her.
glorious,
give me a cat
no
girl.
one has ever managed
Give me
to
cat
escape
person.
the clutches of death.
Give me the cat
At
person.
the end of time,
Cat person, come here.
Thanatos
Cat.
silently
Catty
arrived.
girl, come here. I like cats. Cat, get here over here. Cat, come here. Ugh, I like cats. I might skip Cypher,
my
sadly,
duty.
and wait for a rerun.
We too require you to bear the divine
I don't know.
possession of time.
When Cypher comes out, I will wait until we get, like, an actual stream. That announces, like, basically what I'm saying is, like, when Cypher comes out, I'm gonna wait until they stream during that patch for the next update after Cypher.
But
And if they're running fine on, I'm
just-
getting fine on, but if not, I will go for Cypher.
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current, it's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
In the end, it has still come down to this.
Okay.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
Yeah, there's something going on with Onyx and him trying to... I don't know what Onyx is gonna do, but the fact that Onyx has... I'm sorry. The fact that Onyx Literally is like, I don't like the gods. I don't like people's fate in the gods. But he's over here now with a god. He's now connected with a god. It's funny. I'm sorry. It's funny. It's ironic that he's connected to a god now. That this god isn't within him, and he's like, doesn't believe in the gods. Poor dude. He doesn't believe in the fate of the gods or whatever. Yeah, he is a Chrysos heir. That's kind of funny. I feel bad for Onyx, I'm gonna be real. Onyx, I feel bad for you. Onyx. Not long ago. Ooh! Oh, I like this. This is why we kept my screenshot tool up. I like this image a lot. I'm gonna save that. Ooh, I'm gonna save that. I like Onyx. Alright, and minimize. We can continue.
I'm back here again. I
A
remember
dream?
this dream.
Ah, I knew it.
This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
Yeah, where are we?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Hand of
Shadow?
Shadow.
Death
And
Titan.
Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
Not Netherrealm.
Oh. Well, it's
Then
not.
where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
No nether realm, I guess, is what they were trying to say, buddy.
Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion.
Oh.
Titan
Odd.
rejects you. Me. Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides.
Uh-huh.
The sound of tide. I can hear it. I hear it. Deep within the tides. Beyond the closed gates of the void world. A voice. About to recount something.
Ooh. He's dreaming.
Child of humanity, is
Ah.
it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency? Oh,
Hi,
you've
Cersei's.
awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem.
I like him.
Stop giggling.
I mean, it's funny.
It's time for us to go.
You were funny, though.
The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
Yeah,
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
true.
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
True. True,
There will be
Onyx.
a price to pay for blind faith.
True, Onyx. What the
This
heck?
is also a lesson.
What the heck?
Fine.
Oh my god, bro. Don't be bro. You are fighting so heavily against them, dude.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Yeah.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
We're in his POV. Hold up. So adjust the team since we're in his POV. Gotta adjust the team, because if we're in his POV, I want to travel as him. So 1 second. Team lineup. Pop him on the team real quick. I don't know what kind of role he plays, but he'll replace Ting Young, because Ting Young is not the best, so... I do like seeing him, or just like seeing the characters, so I have the chance. Here he is. A gun user? Okay, you use a gun? I wasn't expecting a gun. Why do you have a gun? Wait, why does he get a gun? I wasn't expecting a gun. What? Why does he have a gun? I wasn't expecting a gun.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord.
Ah. Hello, buddy.
It's been a
Whoever
while,
this is.
Lord Anexagoras.
Yes, Annex. He's here.
I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
Yeah?
By carefully into lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
Oh.
There are Antikytherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect, revered Titan. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens.
You can see them too?
You know about us. We Antikytherans perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of souls. Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I mean, he don't believe in the gods or the Chrysosaur journey, so like him doing something isn't
She can do
shocking.
nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity.
Yep.
A truth she undoubtedly comprehends.
Yep.
While I, Anexagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
I particularly like this.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
I don't like it.
waiting. Follow me, please.
I don't like it.
Is there something on your mind, Lord Anexagoras?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud.
Yeah.
For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep.
Yeah.
Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise,
Yeah.
Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this
Yep.
long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes, for dying implies an ongoing process, an action, whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination.
Ah.
In contrast to mortals, Titans exist
Yeah, I'm not
on
pulling for him.
a grander scale of space.
I'm still not
and
pulling
time,
for him. I like him,
thus
but I'm probably not pulling
elongating
for
their
him.
passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Ah, an intriguing.
Not much. We're learning more about Onyx. Our soul is missing, and this guy is a bit of an anarchist. So, we're not anarchists. What would it be? Atheists? Technically?
While scholars and priests alike,
I think it's atheist. I think it's the right name. I might be wrong. He doesn't like the gods. That's the best to say. This guy doesn't like the gods, yet he is a Chrysosaur, and
deemed it beneath them to
has a god inside him.
to mortals.
Bro has a god adventuring with him right now against his will.
On your statement.
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain.
Yep.
Were I to inquire,
This poor dude.
Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Yeah.
Oh.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
Oh my god, bro. The fact that he just straight up just says, yeah, they are telling myths and stuff. It has a god in his head. Doesn't like the gods, doesn't believe in the Chrysosaur's journey.
Imperiled world.
It's a whole thing.
I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible.
True. Oh. Why is it lagging? Okay.
Please, Professor.
Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Sorry if it was loud, everybody. This game and Genshin have a... If there is one thing I hate about most of the Hoyo games I play, at least on my computer, they don't have, like, the audio leveled out. So, like, when we're doing basic quests where we don't have all these cutscenes, it sounds like this.
Children of humanity have
right?
indeed created a spectacle.
But when we go to a cutscene, the volume increases heavily, and I don't know why. Drives me insane.
Welcome to
Hold on.
Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Marmorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited.
My cat was meowing. Apologies. My dad's just like, let this cat in me over here. Okay. I didn't know he was meowing. I hear him.
Among them, I've received
Hello, cat.
priests, scholars, warriors, and now.
Yeah, for me when I play this game, it goes from like low sounding like this, and the moment there's cutscene, everything increases, and I didn't choose that. It's so annoying. Hi, cat.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity.
Come here.
The
Come here.
honor should rightfully be
Cat.
mine, shouldn't
Cat. Come here. Come here. Hi. I want to give you a hug. Hi. Don't mind me, I'm holding my cat for a second. How are you? Okay, get in your seat. I'm gonna play a game.
I'll notify Kindness and the others.
But yeah, no, it gets loud
Kindly
without
wait for a moment. A
me wanting it
soldier
to,
will
so.
be here to guide you shortly.
Okay.
In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize them.
As you wish. You'll call.
Appreciated. He's being a little
Alas,
rat.
I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Yeah. That's true. She's not wrong. She's not
Save your
wrong.
concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then.
Yeah.
Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the grove
Oh,
perceive another
you good cats are adorable.
Off you go.
Yeah, this cat is 16 and doesn't act 16 and wants all my
This Titan
attention.
appears to be quite at ease.
16, you're 16. Did
I
you
should
know that?
investigate the Council of
You know you're
Elders' recent
16?
activities first.
He's just like annoyed because I picked him up
Beware.
slightly.
I can hear you perfectly well from here.
She can hear what you're thinking, buddy. There's a chest here. A chest is a chest. I have nothing else to say. If there's a chest, I'll grab it. I don't know. Him having a gun is just kind of
Melt it down.
off-putting. I don't know. I wasn't expecting him to have a gun. It's kind of off-putting because I wasn't expecting it, mainly. Ooh, there's a puzzle.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Blasphemous. Oh.
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
Nope, we did not.
As Kefali's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Damn.
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being.
Rude.
Let me remind you that you're currently
Rude?
in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You.
Deserved.
Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
what if I said,
Since we were able to
no?
hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Perhaps.
Oh my.
This guy's so rude.
What a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kefali's followers.
Yeah.
Are you praising or insulting?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the God of Deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Bruh.
Didn't you hear me?
Bruh.
I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
You're the one who said something first. I'm just saying, you're the one who said something first, buddy. I feel bad for Onyx. But he has such like he has a view that I guess in this area is considered extremist. So like, but like, bro, he doesn't believe in the gods. He thinks that they don't do anything, and honestly, I don't really blame him. My cat wanted out. I mean, I don't really blame him, but also like, come on, be nicer to him, man. He just doesn't believe in the gods like you do. Rude. Ooh. I don't know what this is. Have we, I think I've done a puzzle like this before. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, I hate these. It's one of these puzzles. Okay, hold on. Eh? No. Eh? Gonna... I don't know how to do this one. Let me think. Because we want this to be covered, but we want these to disappear, so I'm not sure. Hold on. Trying out something. I don't know if it'll work. No. How do I keep it looking like this? I don't know. I don't know. You can't turn it, so you gotta figure it out. Wait. No, that won't work. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm trying. I'll see if it'll figure it out. I'm really bad at this, though. I'm really bad at these, bro. How does one do this? I don't know. Okay, so that needs to be there. So that needs to be there for sure. These puzzles. I know, right, man? These puzzles, bro. This is in the correct area? Okay. So that means those two are correct. So do I do then? Those two are correct. What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. So that, okay. Bonk, bonk, and then somehow this is used somehow. I don't know where or how this would be used. I'm gonna be real. We'll just wait. It's easier just to be, like that. Oh, I did it. Let's go. It's fine. You still get the same amount. Still get what you're looking for, whether you do it quickly or not.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
Yeah. Oh, there's another chest over there. Sorry, we're in a new area. Don't mind me. I'm getting distracted. This is normal for me when we're in a new area. I get distracted. I also have to play this guy, so it's fun.
Professor Anaxa!
Someone who's actually happy to see us? That's surprising. Before I talk to you, I'm looking if there's any more chests. I can't go through that. Okay. Ooh, this puzzle. Hold on, let's do this puzzle real quick. This is an annoying puzzle, but I'll do it real quick. I'm not the best at this type of puzzle, but we'll do it. Why not? No, what? Never mind. I'll do this one later. Never mind. I'm good. I'm good. I'll do it later.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the fates.
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Kremnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line. Even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone.
Yeah.
Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions. So I came to listen in.
Windows 10. My PC is a Windows 10.
But it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours? Just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what
Oh, GPU? I have no idea. I don't know my computer stuff. I just know it is a Windows 10, which is about to start not having, I'm not going to be able to get help with it in the future. Yippee.
Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
So yeah. I don't know anything about computer schematics or how computers run or what's the best thing. I just know my computer is good, my external hard drive's an ass.
Every tendril. No.
If you're wondering why I'm lagging or why this is taking forever, it is because of what the game is downloaded on. So most of my gachas, almost all of them, except for this one, are on my internal hard drive. This one, in particular, is on my external hard drive. My external hard drive can run this just fine. However, loading is slow. Loading is like really slow, and there's a little bit of lag, and it's because it's on my external hard drive, not my internal hard drive. My internal hard drive does not have enough room for this game, so that's why it's on my external. Yeah.
Mere mortals who did not know what the Titan.
That's why it's so laggy. It is not my computer's fault. It is the external hard drive being slow.
Symbolize how they shared their
Which
equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
Which is an issue. Now you wouldn't think that it is an issue. You wouldn't know why it's such an issue. My external hard drive was big enough to download Boulder Gate. I thought I wouldn't have it on my computer anymore, but it was big enough to download it. The issue is it's slow at loading. So I have no idea how Boulder Gate is gonna be when I get the chance to actually run it. I have no idea how it's gonna be when I go to run it and actually play like a multiplayer Boulder Gate game. I have no idea how it's gonna go.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
That's true.
Of course, I find such stylistic devices interesting.
Yeah. You seem upset.
For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
Yeah.
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
I see. Yeah.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Ah.
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawnfire this time is not just to seek protection.
Ah.
What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
I'm gonna go blow my nose, so I'm gonna let this play. I can still hear it. I'll be right back.
The entire plan is stored in my memory. So why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old, 2 years old. Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent Seven Sages must hug his droma stall to sleep? How interesting.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows.
Oh no. Oh no. She's being mean. She's being annoying.
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
Oh.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was
Yeah.
young, I couldn't accept this.
Bro was just like, hey, nah, you don't get to ask me about it. I'm not gonna tell you about it. Go through my memories, buddy.
Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help,
Oh.
my efforts were ultimately futile.
Oh. You know, now I understand why he hates the gods.
This
makes sense. Think I'm gonna go get some food? Yeah, go get some food.
Could this be
Food's always good.
the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of the Thesis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
Anaxa? I did it, teacher! But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre.
Oh.
Beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher. She's still not in the mortal realm, even to this day.
Oh.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye. Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time.
That's why his eye is gone? Oh. Okay. So, he hates the gods. I get why. Oh, I get why. Oh, I get why, bro.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher.
Yeah.
It's time for me to start a new life.
I mean, yeah, we get the, like, just a chance to see her one last time is all that matters. Like, that makes sense. That's all he cares about. She's like, want to see her one last time.
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thelesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
He needs to learn more about something he likes.
After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg.
Oh.
I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever.
Yeah?
I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Ah. I see.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours?
Ah.
However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
Nope.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it. My
Little
story
rat.
ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
That is true.
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh. Odd.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Ah.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Yeah?
Is that so?
Like introverts hear the most.
I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival, so please depart forthwith.
Okay.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I
That's a
didn't
good question.
expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Give me a second, guys. I was cutting my nails because they looked uneven. I don't like when my nails look uneven. They bother me. And by that I mean like one nail just a little bit smaller on the same nail. Don't know how to explain that, but like at an angle. I hate when my nails are at an angle.
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Oh my god.
Don't worry.
Stop calling him.
He's too full of pride to
Oh
pay
my
us
god.
any
You guys
attention.
are so rude. These people are so rude to him, bro.
Dromas as well? You must really like those creatures.
Rude. So rude to Anaxa for what? Just because he questions your beliefs? Rude. You know, that's actually very, You know, that's actually very familiar. That's a little too familiar of the beginning of or not the, that's too familiar to the actual world. People being upset at someone for not viewing the same things the way they do.
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Alright.
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
Yes, I'm here.
Lord Anaxagoras, oh, I've heard so much about you. Head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove Calamity. Did I miss anything?
No.
Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I met with intense scrutiny. Even more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everyone, stand down.
Nah, he has every right to be upset.
I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
Ah, damn.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages.
Mm-hmm.
Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable.
Are they calling for war?
Since
Are
Aglaia
they
endeavors to
really?
suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and metal the citizens of Akama are so entitled to.
Mm-hmm.
As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
Mm-hmm, that you could get rid of them?
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
Oh.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now
Yeah.
that you're an ally of ours,
Are you sure he's an ally?
we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity
Is
to
he on
discuss
your
a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher.
Here's the issue. I don't think he's on your side. I'm gonna be real.
Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa.
I don't think he's on your side. I'm gonna be real. I don't think he's on anyone's side. He's on his own side, bro. This guy don't give a damn.
It's normal for ideas to have supporters and dissenters. Just like how there are two types.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet
He's on your side or not. I'm gonna be real.
Blasphemous
This guy, I don't think he's on anyone's side.
Failure because they refused to defend.
From what I can gather, I think he is just a he'll do things for himself kind of guy. So something tells me that what he's not on anyone's side, he's on his own side. He doesn't care about actual alignments or anything.
Important, as well as the final turning point in Akima's history. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Era Chrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise. Could such a coincidence truly exist?
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have, as expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
Bro, this is so sassy with this guy. He has like beef with the god. It's kind of funny.
So that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well. So that
Nah,
you
you're
can
an
stay
NPC.
alive
You're just an NPC. He don't need your aid.
She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Yep.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act in a rational manner.
Oh no, she would.
As you're no doubt aware,
Of course she would.
Gaia covets the core flame
Yeah.
that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her.
Yeah?
However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as possible.
Yeah.
Naturally, this includes the guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the Era Chrysia that you are desperately pursuing.
That's true.
Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words and just speak plainly to each other.
Okay.
Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers, with our words and wisdom.
Let's begin then.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy, Aglaya. She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akima, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame.
I don't think she lost her
There is
humanity.
ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull the wool over our eyes and aid her in her savagery?
There's plenty of people, bro. Let's just be real. There's plenty of people to prove that he wasn't on her side before he came here. There's so many people who can prove that. She is prepared to execute me.
I believe you're aware of Castorus the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akama,
100% she's prepared. She made it clear she's prepared. Yep.
If I weren't able to reach this place in time, I would have been forced to meet Thanatos first.
Yeah, true.
As compared to a comprehensive plan with uncertain results, if you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame, wouldn't that settle her nerves even more? Everything is in place. She just needs the right timing.
Yeah, that's true.
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows
I wouldn't say she's a
extravagance
tyrant.
and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama.
Do you know anything
is willing to defend
you
your right to
assuming
live, just
things.
as we defend every oppressed citizen.
Oh my god, you assuming things, bro. You assuming things. You just don't like that she's rich.
Are only growing in magnitude.
You just don't like that she's rich. That's what this is. You're jealous of her. Like, come on, bro. She's not trying to destroy stuff. She's trying to do her job for the gods. She's just very loyal to the gods, not her people.
Tell me.
That's the thing.
What are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
I could see him saying this more than this. Guarding my support is equivalent to guarding the support of the entire grove. Yeah, I think he'd say something like that.
It is an undeniable fact that ever since the grove was attacked, I have become the de facto leader of the grove.
Yep.
The Council of Elders needs more backing if it wishes to topple Aglaya.
True.
And it's evident that the Academy wields considerable influence.
Yeah, true.
At the very least, I have served as the Grove's special envoy to Akama for a significant amount of time. Of course, this also means that I will hold a crucial vote at the Citizens' Assembly.
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity.
Is it really?
All citizens of Akaba that
I don't know. I don't really think so.
Loyal to them. As for you, my lord,
I feel like this could be handled if they just stopped looking at Aglaya with disgust.
Akama's indomitable citizens when the opportunity presents itself. Just as you now betray Aglaya when it suits you.
Bro, I don't think he's betraying anyone here. Because I don't think he really agrees with anyone in this city. I'm gonna be 100%. I don't think he really agrees with anyone in the city. Also, with how a lot of the citizens treat him, I'm just saying, I don't think he really agrees with anyone in the city. I'm gonna be real. How absurd, my loyalty is unquestionable. Exactly.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
Yeah. Like, come on.
I
Rude.
am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner.
Uh-huh.
However, as the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaya, the Goldweaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
Oh. No. She's tracking us.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of guests today.
Oh, goodness.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Chrysos heirs.
Yeah, that's true.
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you are better at playing this game than I.
Yeah?
In any case, I'm glad that she's arriving here. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
Your choice.
You can do as she says.
Yeah.
Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her.
True.
However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only
Papyrus.
will it be
Oh,
destroyed
sorry.
at the slightest
Every time I hear that
touch,
word.
but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable core flame. No, more like 2 core flames. After all, at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Are you sure?
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In my opinion, you should be more worried about the impending threat. If Aglaya sees me in full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had will turn into an utter joke instead.
True.
Is this the outcome that you wish to see, Lady Kindness?
Fine.
Damn.
I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
Man, it is a way to do it.
What do you know? That happens to be one of my rare talents.
We shall see then.
Okay.
I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But shouldn't you be going after more?
Dying to know what I'm after,
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answer soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
Interesting. What are his idols? I'm just curious. I'm gonna stand still a bit. I'm curious on what his idols are. What are your idols, buddy? Out of curiosity. I'm gonna stand here a moment. I'm curious on what his idols are. Oh?
All things are connected by origin and are made
Interesting.
of the same essence.
Interesting. That's an interesting one. I know they have more than one. I'm just curious on the others. Because I don't think there's a way to check it. Unlike, Wuwa, you can check that stuff. But, this one I don't think you can. So, I'm waiting to see if he does anything else. Or is that his only idol right now? He should have another one. Come on, show me your idols. That can't be your only idol. That might be his only idol. I'm gonna continue. I wasn't expecting him to do that again.
Unexpected visitor. Welcome once again. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali. I have no reason to refuse you. Do I?
You may not, but Kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's core flame will
Yeah.
get to rule over Akuma.
That's true.
She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Ah.
Very true.
Yeah.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan.
True.
Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Ah.
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent vessel. This comes with being the world-bearer.
Ah.
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person. Please, go ahead.
I like his
May join
design.
you
I like
both on
this design
journey.
for this, like, robotic person here. I think the arms over the chest and stuff. It's pretty
The
cool.
bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the holy mountain. Their followers have since believed that
I'm gonna
scaling
walk
this
because I kept
Titan
missing
cliff
stuff when I
is
ran,
one
so we're just
way
gonna
of
walk.
being with the gods.
Anyways. Yep.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Nah, Circes, I'm good.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Yeah, he don't like the Titans or the gods, which is understandable. Alright.
Go on ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut, and the long pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything. Not even my motive.
I mean...
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes,
yeah,
a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Kefali will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You must be closer to Kefali than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
I hope things go as you say, then.
Putting a child of justice into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside down. It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world, which is on the brink of destruction.
Okay, let me grab this chest, please. Thank you. Okay, now we'll go.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
Why does he say that when he opens the chest? I suppose I could just ignore this. Is it because, like, we gathered stuff or stole stuff? I don't know. That's weird. Give it a minute. It's gonna take its time to load. Welcome to my computer when I have something downloaded on the external. Wee.
Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawn Cloud's peak.
Oh.
What a splendid view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. All they have are magnificent facades.
Downloading, you say? I said loading.
And even though I've come this far,
if I said downloading, I didn't realize.
Getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself.
Oh,
to
hello.
expect
Yeah, no,
to
you're
hear
good.
Something nice from you.
Yeah, you were. You think you're gonna hear
You've been
something
in my
nice from
head for some
him?
time now?
Nah.
It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. All right, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
Oh.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your
No,
team
I
and
just
stop
play Gacha for
shirking
fun.
social interactions.
I play mainly Minecraft and some Gacha. I do Hollow Knight and sometimes do Variety.
In sight. Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far I can go, so just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
Yeah, Minecraft's my thing. I think Minecraft, we just died in my hardcore world because I was a dumbass.
Hey, look at that.
Huh? What should I be looking...
Do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Yeah, that's hardcore world because I was like, I really need string and I shouldn't have done it, but it's fine. I reminded myself why we don't go to caves. I have pictures of it though, so as long as I have pictures of it, everything's fine.
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Nias? I know I've heard this name somewhere.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
Yeah, I was for string. I just needed one thing of string and then I couldn't get out because Creeper.
Even a creation of Georios.
I made the mistake of walking. I would have been fine if I hadn't walked near the spider spawner, I'm gonna be real.
Fate of destruction?
Hey, Circes. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No.
Nah, it's fine.
Such memory. Could you be...
Nah, bro, I've died. Listen, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. At least I didn't die to an Enderman. Again. Because that would end up being the 4th world I lost to an Enderman. So as long as I don't die to an Enderman, I was fine. A Creeper, that's fine. An Enderman that would have been the 4th world in a row that I lost to a Enderman. So at least I didn't die to an Enderman. But I got good pictures of it. I can show it here in a minute if you'd like. Oh no, he is close to death. Here, I'll do it now.
This is a departed spirit?
Yeah. Let me pull up my Minecraft. Easier if I just pop up. Pop up. There it is. Okay. I did die, but I did get pictures. Here's my little farm. We're ignoring the farm. Big farm. Bridge. There's my house. The under part of my house. The under part of my house. My house. And my bridge. And my village. Look at my village. What a beautiful sight here. How pretty. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Love it. But yeah, here it is. This is my world. These are all pictures taken after I died. So I basically took a lot of pictures after I died. All pictures after I died. Looks good. Yeah. We'll be starting the new world at some point. Maybe not today, though. We're doing story on this game today, so... Mainly because I post story on my VOD channel, and I want to get the story done as quickly as possible. Because the quicker I get the story done, the quicker I can just play on here when I'm off stream and build my characters. So, that's why we're doing it right now. We ascend. We ascend upwards.
You two again.
Okay, I can greet them.
Enough about me. Did Kaus ever reply to you?
Kaus? Oh, yeah. Exclamation point links. So you just gotta put an exclamation point and put links. That will link you to all of my socials. Will also link you to all of the Avies I use in VR chat.
Well.
You can look at all the Avi creators that I've gotten Avies from.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Chaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
But yeah. There it is. Yeah, I want to see more content. There you go. That's my link tree.
Let's just hope we meet.
Hey,
let me know if my YouTube link
are
works.
You seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Chaos. I'm guessing he's one of your companions?
Chaos? This name sounds just as strange to me.
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, the souls of people.
Ah.
What? But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
YouTube works, sorry.
Beats me.
Yeah. My hardcore world, it will be episode 20. I don't know if I've uploaded it yet. I don't think I've uploaded it yet. Hold on. Speaking of, I can go upload it right now. I gotta upload episode 20. That's when I died. So, hold on. I didn't upload it right after, so give me a second. I can do that right now. I always upload at random timings, but you can watch my episode 19. Export. And then put... There. There we go. Uploading it now. The upload while I'm doing this. The newest one isn't out yet, but you can see how I died. I knew I was about to die, though.
Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more
Yeah, you can subscribe there. If you would like to see my death on every other world, you can see my death on every other hardcore world but one. And that was my first ever hardcore world. You cannot see my death because Twitch is a bitch. Twitch is the reason you can't see my death. You want to know why? It didn't save my VOD because it turned off my VOD saving when it updated. And I wasn't informed. So, if you're wondering how I died in my first world, lava.
Know your limits.
My first world lasted the longest. The newest world, the latest one I died in, is my second longest. So my first ever world, I survived 360, I believe, not 60, right, 376 days. And my second highest world I've survived in was World 8, and I survived 310 days. In-game. This is in-game, not outside game, in-game. 25 episodes for for my first ever one, 20 episodes for the latest one.
Then this will be very amusing.
Yep. There's a thing there. We'll visit it later. I'm not in the mood to do puzzles.
Can you keep going?
Of course. I'm just... If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
Damn.
I'm not getting anything of value from that.
Here you are. They're
Would
friends.
sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little. I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all. Training would make me no different from those Helcalithist barbarians.
Wait. Hold on. So, Chrysosairs, their whole point is to get godhood. Like, that's one of the biggest things. They want to make gods so they can save the thing. And this is somehow they were talking about another demigod. They become demigods to take care of things. I'm wondering, is this the world-bearing god? The Titan? Are all the Titans demigods? Previous demigods? Does that mean that we're going in a cycle?
Calypso. She's one of the 7 sages. A member of the Grove? No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really
No. Okay, wait.
Hey, sir.
Have they just been
Does the
constantly...
name Calypso ring a bell? Sir.
Uh-oh.
Gone.
Okay, so I am going to assume this is about repeating of the past.
The land of the dead.
So they've been kind of repeating the past.
Old world, where are you now?
Now you speak.
Oh, legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
Oh.
Alas, all that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
Why are you chanting that too? We're here, finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question, but all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then. Let me uncover the truth for myself.
Is he dying? Oh.
Did I still fail to make it in time? Huh? So, I'm back here again.
Oh, he's back.
I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides.
Ah.
Behind the closed doors of the void. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Oh.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Sister?
Yes.
A sister?
And we've been waiting
A
for
sister?
quite some time now.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst case scenario is that he's already been
The sister?
overwhelmed and crushed by the world
From the trailer? Maybe?
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds.
That's what this is. Wait. So they're going through a cycle of history. So has this just been happening in this world constantly? Has the Chrysos Hairs thing been around for so long that it's just been repeating? So it's a constant, find the demigods, you find the demigods, they live out their lives, they die, it repeats. It's a repeating. This is a pattern, it continues, it repeats and repeats.
I have.
Which would mean that there's probably only one big difference between all the other previous ones and this one. This is repeated for years, but for the first time, we're here. The Trailblazer's here. The Trailblazer would be why this might be a bit different than what's happening here. Trailblazer might change it.
That reminds me.
That would
Why are
explain
you
it.
making this trip alone, Polixia?
Polixia.
My sister needs more time to make
Sister?
sure the flowers are fine.
I don't know, girly? Like our girly who has a sister? Or a sibling?
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else.
Yeah.
You were born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Oh!
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth
Yep.
a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Cersei's question.
What exactly are
the
we?
The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that, because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant. Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
Nope, it's not, because that's what's been happening. It is a repeated cycle. The only difference about this cycle, I'm going to assume, compared to all the previous cycles, is the Trailblazer. I'm gonna assume it's the Trailblazer. The Trailblazer has to be the only difference. It has to be the only difference. There is nothing else. It has to be the only difference. So, yeah. I'm going with that. Hi, no. I don't know. We're doing story. I don't know if you want to be here, but hi. We are doing story. I don't know if you mind spoilers or not. We are currently learning about history in this world and how I'm pretty sure it is a repeating pattern. And the only difference between this pattern and every other past pattern is the fact that the Trailblazer here. Let's go! Of course the Trailblazer will be the only difference. Of course! Give it a minute. It takes a minute to load. My external is slow on loading. But welcome, Jan. We're doing story. Not shocked that the Trailblazer's the biggest difference here. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god, look, it's Barbara! No, it's Barbara! It's Barbara in this world! Let's go! I see. It's Barbara! Sorry. This character looks so much like Barbara, I can't call it. She's Unicorn Barbara. From her pictures and stuff, she's very unicorn themed. This is Unicorn Barbara.
What are
this is Hyacinth. Meet Hyacinth. She's Unicorn Barbara. Hope you're having a good day and a good stream. I am. Yeah, I am. I'm just working on doing story. I mainly want to get it done. Look, it's Unicorn Barbara. Unicorn Barbara. That's your nickname forever. Unicorn Barbara. You can see what I mean by Barbara. Doesn't she look like Barbara? Am I wrong? Doesn't she look like Barbara? Like, look at her face, bro. You can't tell me. Her hair. The shape of her hat. The shape of her dress. Only difference is unicorn. Nearly something past that I won't go into. A memory. Events of the past.
I was also a child when I looked up at Cersei's.
Yeah?
Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars. And their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then.
Cotton Candy Barbara, for real? Yeah, Cotton Candy Barbara. I call her Unicorn Barbara because of her splash art. Her splash art has like a big fluffy unicorn in it. So I've been calling her Unicorn Barbara instead of Cotton Candy Barbara. That was my original thing, is Cotton Candy Barbara. Now she's Unicorn Barbara. You're a Sky Priest, yep. Yeah, you study at a place that is home to the Reason Titan. That's rather... I cannot say it. The word. Barbara plus merch. Yeah.
Mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm?
Barbara merch.
Draconian god.
But also, she's not as, like, happy and upbeat as those two.
But Sky only expects people to revere them.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying, right, Danny? After all,
Danny.
The Titan that imprisoned you.
Is that what she's calling him? It's Don Hung. Wait, is that the name he used? Is he using Donnie as his actual, like, as his fake name? It's Don Hung. Why are you calling him Donnie? If that's the case, yes, I didn't count on provoking the air. of the
But
local
there
god.
will always be people who dream of soaring.
She's
towards
the
the
difference
sky.
between her and March is this, or her and Barbara, is she's a 5-star. This is 5-star Barbara. This is a 5-star Barbara here. Don't you like the 5-star Barbara? I like the 5-star Barbara. I'm not pulling for her. I am not pulling for this character. This is Hyacinth. I'm not pulling for Hyacinth.
Ray would meet with something like that before we set off.
Gray.
As a physician,
I know that's a nickname. Yeah. Bad luck tends to come in streaks, so don't beat yourself over it. Besides, Angela needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened in the Grove. Let's just make the most of this trip. Keep an outlook or a lookout. Any documents on the Death Titan, they could be useful for me.
Yeah, there's no
Or
rest
Rover.
for the
Or
weary.
not Rover. For, sorry, Trailblazer. Rover, Trailblazer, Traveler. So many. Understandable. You have a good day. Bye.
In any case, what we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground. Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
What about you? Will you be alright on your own?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith in me. I'll be just fine.
Yep. Get up by this Don Hung. Let's move now. Not as curious on the other questions there. Okay, so Don Hung can be in the party. Let me go set up my party with Don Hung. Again, replacing Ting Young or Tang Young because yeah. I don't want my Don Hung. So my Don Hung sucks. So I'll take your trial, Don Hung. That works. I guess we're doing some independent searches on what happened here with somebody new. I'm back. Welcome back. Whee. All right. I wouldn't say a lot of characters. In Genshin, yes. In this game, no. Reminds me of Black Tide monster. It doesn't look different from the Titankin from up here. What's underneath that scroll? I don't really read these scrolls fully through. If you want to pause to read, feel free. Like, if you see the VOD, this will be on my YouTube, so. Woo, up we go. You got this, Don Hung. Hyacinth. Oh, no.
Really now? This is way more trouble than I could have asked for.
Damn. Need a hand?
Or you could sit back and watch.
Can't tell if you're serious or not, but hard to read without its perks, I suppose.
I'm kidding, Danny. Lend me a hand, pretty please. All right, now
Let's go. We're on my Fox team. This is my Foxy team. We're on the Foxy team. Also, why does she look like that when she got broken, bro? Her eye. That is so funny. She looks so goofy. Her eye. Just that one eye down. What the heck? They got this. My team got this with the Foxes and him. The Foxy team and him. I don't got many characters on here. I would say I have that many. I do have characters though, not a lot of them. I'm free to play on this game, so not a lot of them.
Once more.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
Dream vanished.
Woo. Give me strength.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Never hesitate.
Cloud scattered.
That won't do. Forever.
They got this. My team got this auto attack.
Victory is inevitable.
Get them.
Fiends or devils.
Oh, crush them all.
The fearless knows not fear.
I use her for every team. Don't mind me. I use my Hua for almost every single team.
Let us dance once more.
Give me strength. Never hesitate. That won't do.
Dream vanished.
Too slow.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Nice. Pretty fun team. Pretty fun team. I love Hua. Hua is on all teams. This place practically in ruins. What happened? There shouldn't be any monsters here. Nah.
The Black Tide is remarkably quick to detect the light of Amphorius. So or rather, the blessings of the Sky Priest in me, might have unknowingly called them to me. Anyway,
oh well.
Never mind that for now. Here, you might want to have a look at this. I found it around here and thought it might be of interest to you.
Another one. Another scroll. Anaxagoras. He's the scholar who fused himself with the core flame of reason.
This is new. I didn't know Professor Anaxa was researching the sky. He's never mentioned anything about it.
Understandable. Annex might be opposed to the Flame Chase journey. But yeah, now wanting to swipe when you're free, yeah, it happens.
Never been one to venerate the gods. Nor has he ever found it within himself to put any faith in the...
I mean, like, right now, they're really, really pushing for you to spend money in this game currently. For their second anniversary. Have you seen the deals that they're trying to give out? Like, they really want you to spend money. I'm gonna be real for this anniversary. Yeah, understandable.
It is also this very blasphemer that Cersei's favors. Fate sure works in mysterious ways.
But yeah, there are games I didn't know are rated 12 plus where I'm just like, why? You know what I mean? I don't know, my brain just remembered that though. The fact that ZZZ is 12 plus makes no sense to me.
By the looks of them,
have you seen ZZZ? The fact that that is 12 and up? No.
One after the
my brain just remembered that. That's 12 and up. Did you know ZZZ is 12 and up? 12 and up. That's stupid.
Sure, go ahead.
It's stupid. 12-year-olds shouldn't be playing that. I don't have any more questions. I'm good. I don't really want to know. I'm not too curious, honestly.
Brings us one step closer to the truth.
Yeah.
Perhaps, to him, the crash of the sky ship carries a different interpretation. The firmament is not impenetrable. On the contrary, it was precisely because the sky ship represented the first step toward breaking free.
Yeah. Hello, welcome in.
The earth, that it provoked the wrath of the Sky Titan and brought divine punishment.
Yes. It's been okay. I need you. Okay. Have you seen the poses they put those characters in when you are building them? Because that's enough for me to say it should not be 12 and up. Because they really emphasize, like they really zoom in on the chest and the butt a lot. A lot. And they have too many physics on their women. It is the character designs. The fact that they do that, and also with some of the lines and some of the trailers there have been, the fact that it is 12 and up makes zero sense to me. Normally, with a lot of character designs, I wouldn't say this. But ZZZ has a problem when it comes to the amount of physics they put on their women. The men are fine. It's the women. There are physics and the outfits they put them in and stuff, like, it's very, very suggestive. That's why I feel it should be 12 and up. Because of how suggestive it is. Like, there's a reason I think it should be 16 and up. It's so suggestive on, like, the way they put the poses they put their characters in. Like, it is too suggestive for it to be 12 and up. I can show you what I mean. I have the game and it can load up. But first, I want to do story.
Making up a predominant part of their findings.
It is the positions they put their characters in. Or, like, that's where I'm like, why are you so particular on these type of positions when you're building the character? I can show you what I mean. You'll see what I mean. The amount of fan service in ZZZ is enough for me to say that it should be more than 12 and up.
What
So.
are these experiments he's involved in? I have a bad
For
feeling
research.
about this.
Well, stick around. I might get on it just to show you what I mean later. We are trying to do story right now, though. So if you're curious, you can stick around. I also am playing the game in my off time. I only like the game for its gameplay because I really like fighting in the game. It's the only reason I'm still playing ZZZ. I tried out their combat and was like, oh my god, I love it. Their combat is so fun. ZZZ got such fun combat. Especially the newest, or not newest, but the character that I'm new to, Trigger. Trigger is so cool. I love the fact that she just kind of stands there and shoots the gun. She kind of like kneels down, shoots the gun. And it's not all their characters, but it's a lot of their characters that have a lot of fan service that just shouldn't be in a 12 and up game, in my opinion. So, yeah.
Cities that desire to learn from the Grove were apparently expected to contribute knowledge of equal value to what they sought.
I got asked to go to a birthday party. I'm good. It's for one of the younger cousins of mine, who I'm not really close to. So I'm probably not gonna go. They said you don't have to, so I'm like, oh. I'm not really close to my cousins, so.
Returning a copy instead of the original. What's more, the original manuscript was supposedly.
So yeah, I played Genshin a lot when it was first out, and somehow soft-locked myself. Oh, yeah, I will say Genshin. Genshin's definitely a 12 and up. Same for this game. This game's definitely a 12 and up. Sure, there's some fan service characters, but it's not crazy. It's not like ZZZ. ZZZ just has a problem. Also, I might do some streaming in my Discord after I finish the story. I don't know yet.
To hold yourself back, Danny.
I won't be live much longer, though, because my brain can't handle more. So if you want to join Discord, I do hang out in my VC a lot. Or often. I mainly hang out in my private VC for me and my friends that I have in the server. But I do occasionally hang out in my main VC. When I feel like it.
You've got me there. Some said you couldn't
Oh, I didn't read that properly. Like, out loud at all. I have no idea what he said, but it's fine. It's fine.
There are too many books in the library of Philia.
That's good.
Take too long.
Make sure you choose your things, and if you're curious in my book writing, choose writers and readers in the special roles drop-down button if you can. If you're curious in my book. I mentioned it earlier, that's why I need Finon and... My book, Finon and Mighty act too similar to two characters. They aren't in my first book, which is the one that's written there in my second one, but still. But you get free access to that there, if you want it. I forget that there's a heartbeat when you're here. Ugh, I love the sound of the heartbeat when you're here. That's kind of cool. The fact that there is one is kind of crazy, though. Book? Book. Yes, if you're in my thing, you can do that. Yeah, I will say this, my Discord bot is messing up, so if you guys are unable to get the crystals roll, please let me know. Please, oh please. Because it'll help. Sorry, I went to go check something. Anyways, we continue. I got a message from a friend. I'll have to retry and see. Yeah. Hold on, I got a message from friends. I got a message from friends. They were wanting to go see a cherry blossom festival thing.
It's so dusty in here.
In my state, so.
I can already see what they must have written. Anaxa has no respect for the gods.
Yeah.
His very existence undermines order in our society. They're probably all things like that.
How do you know that?
Why else
You
would
hold
they
that
call
much
him
influence?
the great performer? When Anaxa established his school of thought, the first thing he apparently did was read his own work to everyone. Are the Titans truly an accurate reflection of what humans think gods should be? Worlds created by gods are indubitably perfect, but what of Amphorius?
True.
Only foolishness and insensitivity everywhere you turn.
An uncanny impersonation. What happened after?
They marched him straight to the seat of judgment before he could finish. Though what he took on in the end was more of a debate than an actual trial. He had to address every one of the scholar's allegations.
Yeah,
or
understandable.
face expulsion from the grove. The first allegation was... Do you agree that since the Titans created the heavens and earth, so the mountains, rivers, and seas must likewise be their creations?
Am I supposed to put myself in Anna's shoes? What's the answer to that? That's the wrong button. This. Do you agree that the Titans, I mean, no. I don't know. From everything I'm gathering, no. I feel like this world wasn't made by the Titans. With what I've learned, this world definitely wasn't made by the Titans. They say it was made by the Titans, but something tells me it's not.
Anaxa said the same thing then. Needless to say, his critics didn't take kindly to his answer, so they followed up with a second allegation. You claim to be studying souls, yet you are, in fact, defiling them and committing acts condemned by the gods.
Not really.
You admit it?
Yeah. Did he really do that?
Anaxa always wears an eye patch, never removing it, even when alone. Some say he used one of his eyes as an alchemical ingredient.
He did use one of his eyes for something, not what you think it is.
The world owes their safekeeping to Kifili, and this is even more so for the Chrysos heirs who have divine blood coursing through them. If he has really done something of that nature, then it'd indeed be sacrilegious.
He has! He has! He has!
Thankfully, they had no way to prove it, so it amounted to nothing more than an accusation in the end.
It worked. Okay, the thing worked. The rules.
One by one.
If you're saying the rules work, that's good.
Words against those who would challenge him. Toward the end,
If the rules work, that's good.
Anaxagoras, have you any respect for the gods? It was only after a brief silence that he answered. I have never denied that Titans are meant to be noble constructs.
What? he didn't say that the Titans are not noble. Rings louder in this case.
I'm not sure how that controversy was eventually resolved, but what's for certain, at least, is that Anaxa was allowed to stay in the grove where he continued his research.
Yeah.
Despite being regarded as a heretic. By the way, this stack of complaint letters has reminded me of a place in the grove. We may find clues there that aren't on the teleslate. I'm talking about Anaxa's alchemy lab.
Oh.
Hidden between the cornerstones.
Given the Grove's meticulous approach of achieving, could there really be such an oversight right under their noses? Yeah.
A well-kept secret.
I bet there is.
Among the 7 sages, excluding the nominal chief sage, each has a private sanctuary where they can conduct research undisturbed in their free time. Even the administrators of the Library of Philia are restricted from accessing those places and documenting the sage's research. With the grove in this state, I'm sure Anaxa won't be mad even if we sneak into the lab for a short while. Right?
We're sneaking into his personal property. Let's go. Nah. I feel like he would be upset, but you know. I got a little guy. A little guy makes a little face. Not me attack. Woo. Into his study we go. God, I hate the roots here. It's stuck on them so easy.
This is the place, but where is everything?
He hit it, I bet.
Materials for alchemical experiments, matrix diagrams, and even the seal to the lab. They're all gone.
Or did he destroy it? Yeah.
No, not even close. Not only are alchemy experiments high-risk activities, but Professor Anaxa also has a penchant for using bizarre materials. Students often saw him walk in looking bright as rain, but come out covered in soot with his hair singed. Naturally, no one dared to come near this place. Huh? That bookshelf over there seems to be the only thing still intact.
Wonder if it was empty the whole time and he hid it. That could be the case. Materials requested. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, interesting.
What's going on? Anaxa is conducting research on our friends in Alchema and me?
Yep. He was wondering about people. No, I just talk. My microphone is like, what, an inch away from, not an inch, like 5 inches away from me. I don't know. It's directly in front of my computer and I'm a bit back from it. So no, I'm not. I'm just talking loud. That's all it is. I'm just talking loud. Ah! Sorry, something on my microphone just moved. Nope, good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Sorry, I have like a little thing that's over my microphone and it just like moved like it was about to fall and I'm like, oh no. I didn't put it on correctly.
Danny, look at this. I have a bad feeling about this.
What? Okay, now I'm actually, hold up, what? I just skimmed before. flaws, fusing human souls. Oh! Well, creation methods, interesting. Yeah! This makes sense! The Titan's creations are no intermediate products of an alchemist process. Yeah. Are closer to the Titans than the creations. Interesting. In other words, I should not have considered Titan creations equal to Chrysosairs. Ooh. The hypothesis I should focus on is one pointed towards the Titans themselves. Yes, such rare chances to study the Titans demands meticulous selection of research subjects. Living Titans prove impossible to restrain, yeah, and the dead Titans offer no insight worth pursuing, true. But dying Titans, they are the perfect research subject. Ooh. Ooh, that's gonna make you look bad, buddy. Only by understanding the fundamentals of creation can I ensure a perfect moment of everything's birth. Through my own hands, I will melt a Titan and reach the true ascension of the soul. Melt a Titan?
Fear. It's come true. After going through his notes, I think I can piece it all together now. Anaxa was carrying out experiments on soul transmutation.
Do you mean he can reconstruct a human soul alchemically? Yeah, bro was just trying to figure out how to talk to his bro. Ah, I see. My current, if you're talking about my current mic has a, hold on. It has like a little, soft little, like, covering on it that's meant to make my voice sound better. And also suppress noise. So make it more crisp, but also suppress noise.
Public speeches, this is the real blasphemy.
Ah.
Oh, I just thought of something.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Do you remember when the Black Tide was approaching? The Globe had planned to send Cersei's core flame to a safe place. But an accident happened along the way, and Anaxa lost his life in the process?
Yeah. But Cersei took over his body and resurrected him, which led to the situation we're in now.
That's right. But what if Professor Anaxa's fusion with the core flame of reason wasn't an accident?
True. What do you mean?
Put yourself in his shoes.
Yeah?
Knowing that the Black Tide was closing in and your time was running out, what would you have done?
I'd put my theories to the test, no matter the cost. Yep.
When the Black Tide came,
I like Anaxa.
To transmute and fuse himself with the Titan's core flame.
Did he succeed?
No. Judging from how he reacted after the event, the results came as a surprise. Maybe he failed to consider the possibility that Cersei's would make a similar decision. The manuscripts detailing all the alchemical formulae have been taken away.
Yeah?
His research is still ongoing.
Could he have taken them for other purposes?
Like what? There's only one Titan left in the world now.
And he has climbed up directly to him.
No.
And he has climbed up directly to him. I love that.
He's after Kefali.
He could be. His answer was, he's getting the answer. He was up there to get answers for something. He could be after Kefali. He could be. He could be. I like Anaxa. I'm not pulling for him, but I like Anaxa. He's an interesting character indeed. I probably won't pull for him though. I'm probably skipping his banner as well.
This sky above us, it's not real, is it?
Lol.
Of course not. This is just an image from a projection device used for educational purposes. A simple trick. The day-night
Huh.
cycle has been lost to this world. So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, astronomers have harnessed the Titan's miraculous power to manipulate the light, projecting the nights of the past here for you.
Yeah, I don't know if she was... Sorry, my friend just asked something. I don't know if she's asking me or asking my other friend.
Much like how
It's
the
in a
sky
group
above
chat.
the holy city is also illuminated by Kefali's dawn device.
So, the skies of Akama are faked.
Are they? Are they? No, they're
You
not.
mustn't conclude that, Inoxa. You should know that only a child would expose a trick and be proud of it. Often people know more than they let on.
Yeah.
They simply choose to feign ignorance because they have no other choice.
Then they're just deluding themselves. People believe in Kefali's tale of Genesis, accepting wholesale whatever the priests preach. But we're different.
Yeah.
We've already walked out of the firelit cave of ignorance. We have already realized that we live in a world where Titans make the rules. Even when we look at the sky, we're only seeing what they allow us to see.
Yeah?
Rather than gazing at this mockery of a night sky fabricated by them for the rest of my life, why shouldn't I be the one to take control of the projection device instead?
I mean, yeah, you're not the only thing out there.
So much time has passed since you sowed the seeds of doubt in my heart, child. Many a night, I find myself penning down all my theories and wild ideas, only to burn them to ashes when I open my eyes in the day.
Why? Because we'll face death by burning if word gets out?
Yeah. True.
As a sage of the Venerationists, my soul has already become inextricably linked to the great tree. Every word I say and every move I make is certain to influence every leaf, every branch, even the tree itself.
Yeah. Interesting.
But above all else, my days are numbered. Instinctively, I have my doubts about the golden blood and the human soul, yet I
Yes.
have no means of verifying them. The golden blood in my veins is woefully thin, and I am loath to waste what little time I have left obsessing over a hypothesis that cannot even be proven in the first place.
But I can, sir. I can do it for us. The time is right. Give me all that I need, and I shall accomplish this grand feat on your behalf.
You're right. I shall do just that. In the next meeting of the sages, I will spare no efforts fighting for the rights you deserve.
Aww.
Establish your own school of thought.
Aw, that's cute.
Find out what we are.
Ah, what we are.
Who conquers the ultimate truths of the world.
You are just a replacement.
Child of humanity. You didn't go to such lengths for an audience with Kefali. Just ask him a few questions, did you?
So, you figured it out. If I were as foolish as a Dromus, perhaps I'd throw myself down and prostrate before their greatness, begging for the gods' prophetic wisdom. Well, sorry to disappoint, but I'm no Dromus. Alas, I am a human, standing tall on 2 feet, possessing both intellect and pride.
Yep.
Before such power, does it make any difference whether you're a human or a Dromus?
True. Does it?
I'm sure you're familiar with the story of the Styxians. When the raging waves threatened to swallow them, they didn't just give up and become sitting ducks. They constructed a dam that kept the roaring tide at bay, chaining down the mad Fagusa. They call me a blasphemer, Circes. But that doesn't mean I deny the existence of
Yeah,
gods.
he just doesn't believe in the
It's
gods. There's a difference.
As I see it,
Not believing in gods doesn't mean you don't believe they're
are
real. It
simply
means
a
you just
force
don't
that
believe in them. You have no
mankind has yet to
belief in
find
them.
a way to tame.
Oh, if power that rivals the Titans is what you crave, why not conform to the prophecy and brave the trial?
Yeah, exactly.
Why stop at harnessing the power of the Titans when I can do so much more? The source of life is what I wish to grasp, to understand what makes up the soul, and to learn what we really are.
Uh-huh.
Thanks to you, I've had the chance to personally verify, in more ways than one,
Yeah.
that the soul indeed ceases to exist in death. But where there is death, there is life.
Yeah.
And where there is an end, there must also be a beginning. How then is a soul born? That was the only unknown variable left in my calculations.
Uh-huh.
And by the sound of it, you have already formed a conjecture.
No, I have already drawn a conclusion.
Oh.
In my journey unto death just now, I finally saw the answer with my own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Anaxa, I'm here. Her life hangs by a thread. I must ask you to refrain from taking any unnecessary steps.
Oh.
Of course.
Hello.
I'll bring this to a conclusive end and give you the answer you so desire.
Interesting.
However, in accordance with the principle of equivalent exchange, I must also demand from you what I need.
Uh-oh. Death?
As you wish.
Death?
Don't you care to know what the price might be?
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the Death Titan and her survival.
Ah. I see.
This may be the only time I can ever save someone's life. There is no need for me to think twice.
Ah.
I see. In that case, let the show begin.
Hi.
Indulge
Are you a Castress Haver? No, I won't be for a while. I won't be till she has a rerun.
Thanatos' whereabouts and prove the
I'm gonna be real. I won't be till she has a rerun. I will not be a Haver until she has a rerun. I want her. Not right now. I won't fight on more. I'm gonna be real. I won't fight on more.
As unrelated as
I
these
won't fight
two
on more.
propositions may seem at first glance, they are
I need to have Finon and Mighty on this account. I refuse to not have those two.
They are merely two different ways.
I may not get some of the characters I really wanted, but I will go as long as I get Finon. I just hope he's not Remembrance. I'm hoping he's not Remembrance. I really don't want him to be Remembrance. I don't like Remembrance.
My journey unto death.
Anaxa, you were in the Netherrealm?
Yeah.
Yes, I am but a living dead
Nice.
man now, but that's not important. What truly matters is, I overheard a conversation.
Oh God! I heard to make you break that. That's ooh,
not
ooh,
all.
ooh, yikes.
Remember how I said you were a part of that conversation too, Circes?
Like, listen, she's a good character, but when I was explaining her skills,
Just an illusion conjured up by the mind of a dying man.
when I was explaining her skills to my friend went, "Oh my God, she's Farina on crack." Ah, I see. She's Farina on crack. And honestly, my friend was correct. She is Farina on crack. All of her stuff revolves around HP, at least from what I've seen. Losing HP and gaining HP just makes her stronger.
Of course you.
So yeah, she is Farina on crack. Still OP. For
Because that wasn't
for an E0 to be that way is kinda OP.
One of the 7
I'll still get her
sages.
because I actually really wanted her, but I have to skip her this time because this game is rude. And even if she was running, I probably still would have skipped her because of who they're running with her. If I had the stuff, I would have already gotten my boy who's rerunning right now. But no, I had to go to 80 pity for Mighty. You had to put me on 80 pity for Mighty. I hate you, game. Same. Well, it also depends how leveled up are you, because that affects her gameplay. I really want the cat lady. You mean she's a 5-star. If you're talking about Cypher, Cypher is a 5-star. She's a 5-star.
Calypso.
Also, she's just Meowth. Anyways. Yeah, it does. There's a lot of 5-stars.
Huh? Oh, that's the name I made up on a whim when speaking to this girl. How do you know of it? And surely you jest. Don't you think I, of all people, would know if that were the name of one of the 7 sages under the shade of my tree? Don't you claim to know the grove's past like the back of your hand?
Yeah, he was the last 4-star. You're not wrong.
It seems you've lost even the memories seared into your soul. Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place in the realm of the dead, it stands to reason their likenesses are of souls from the past. The living cannot step foot into that world. So who could they be? Think about Calypso. Why does she share your likeness? Yet you have no idea who she is.
I want my Sethos of
The answer is
HSR.
evident, is it not? Those fallen heroes are the mortal incarnations of the Titans before their ascension.
Yeah, Cypher's a 5-star. I do.
The gods aren't master creators born out of thin air, and they are no different from humans because they all evolved from one.
Yeah, that's true. They all evolved from human. Exactly. I will say this though. Cypher, what I'm gonna be doing, Cypher's likely gonna come out next patch. So next patch, depending on if Cypher is on phase 1 or phase 2, if she's on phase 1, I'm skipping. If she's on phase 2, I will be waiting until we get a stream to know who's coming next before I just, just hop on into, getting it. But yeah. I see.
Does this answer disappoint you?
Yes, because you've answered nothing. If I truly was once human, as you claim, then where do the children of humanity come from?
They are you.
Even on the off chance that you speak the truth, this brings us no closer to grasping Thanatos' whereabouts. How are we to find them?
I knew you would say that, but it matters
Oh.
not. I know what I'm doing. Actually, why don't we have this supreme being standing before us tell us everything?
You can revive a Titan?
Humans cannot return from the dead. Neither can gods.
Uh-huh.
But all we need to do is look at this from a different perspective, and the problem will resolve itself. The solution
Not sure.
is simple.
If you're talking about her
like
being
what
that,
you
I don't know.
did to me.
Bro, the coincidences today are insane. Yeah.
If I'm reborn as Kefali,
Consequences
I
or
can rebuild the
coincidences?
world and all
I
within
don't know if I
it, as
said that
they
right.
once did.
I think I said that right. Coincidences. We get a cutscene. Cutscene? Cutscene, no cutscene, cutscene, no cutscene. Everything's loading. Give it a minute, guys. Again, loading is slow.
news from Hyacinth and Danhung.
Uh-oh.
Anaxa might be trying to do something with Kefali's divine body.
Uh-oh.
Kefali? But what could Anaxa want? Is the Council of Elders going to sit around and let such a sacrilegious act unfold?
That is not possible. He is indeed the great performer, capable of fooling anyone and everyone with his tricks.
I'm sorry.
No need for guilt, for this is good news to us. The Council of Elders has found themselves a traitorous ally. Anaxa's ambitious desires will be something we can exploit. What we should be doing now is to keep our eyes peeled for whichever trickery Kindness is up to, and react accordingly to thwart her plans. Being Akima's political center, the Demigod Council holds just as much significance as the Vortex of Genesis. Someday, after my duty is over,
everything is
this
loading
site
in
will
my
take the
brain.
place of the battlefield where you hunt gods.
Ah.
But in the neck till then, it's best to get used to this place as soon as possible.
We'll be waiting to hear for your good news.
Preposterous! The Christos-heirs only have their standing because of the Council of Elders. How dare they trample over it?
Wow, these people are shooting daggers with their eyes.
It's been a while.
Hello?
What is that supposed to mean? Is this really
It's
the
you.
sort of person that the young lord praised as a ferocious warrior?
I get. Yeah. And?
It has indeed been some time, Lord Krateros. What brings you here in such haste?
Shh. Keep it down. Be more vigilant. See those duplicitous dogs over there? They do the dirty work for kind. I've already ordered my people
There's a
to hold
cat,
them back,
guys. He's
but
here.
We should still lay low.
Will you hear him meow?
Unless
No,
you're itching
he's not
for a
loud
bloody fight
enough.
to get a workout in.
And he doesn't meow when I hold him up to the mic. I could try. Here, let me hold him to the mic. Can you meow? Can you meow for the mic, cat? Can you meow? Yeah, come on. Can you meow? Can you meow? Can you meow? No, he don't wanna. He don't wanna meow for you guys, so he's not gonna meow for you guys. You got your claws stuck, baby. There you go. He got his claw stuck on my shirt. He doesn't want to meow for you guys. Sorry.
So, did something happen?
Did you hear thunderclaps last night?
Oh. It'd be hard not to notice thunderclaps in broad daylight.
Thunderclaps are beacon signals of strife. They are a message from the young
Sag.
lord.
Yeah, he won't meow for you. Sorry.
Words in Akama.
Watch out. The Flame Reaver is back.
Uh-oh.
I guessed as much. We didn't actually kill them back at the Kremnos Arena.
I figured this is something
You can just be upset at the
we
new.
Kremnoans
He
never
decided
back
not to
down from a
meow.
fight. So if you
He's
plan
being
to
a
take
little
that
rat.
thing down in a battle, reach out to me
Hey, cat.
anytime.
Why do you rub up on everything, cat? You're shedding. This is not a good time to be doing that.
Let Aglaya know about this right away.
Remind her to be on her toes while you're at it. That vicious kindness has been unusually active. Those lackeys she keeps under cover have been going in and out of the city a lot more frequently these days. Some even seem to be getting Kremnoans to defect to the council.
Cat, lay down. Lay down, cat. Oh. What?
That's her.
Looks like you can see it for yourself.
We should get back. Thank you for the...
Yeah. Thanks for the intel, buddy. I'm not grabbing a trailblazer for this. Sorry.
By Catholic into Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed.
Changing teams, don't mind me. Let's go to my main team. I just wanted to try out the Foxy team. Team 1. Main team's back. Let's go. Yeah, that's my main team.
Virtuous citizens of Akama.
Normally it's not him, but yeah, he's here right now.
And the Outlander are heading toward us.
Uh-huh. Got a problem with it?
Aglaya, what happened here?
I know about the poisonous fangs of that king snake through the golden threads. In the past, I would be confident about keeping her in check, but I admit I am now unable to do so.
What do you mean?
It is no longer about eloquence or arguments. I have been a demigod for far too long that I hardly have any humanity left. Before I realized it, I have become no different from these hypocrites, no longer capable of relating to the people. This has come a lot sooner than I expected. But perhaps it is time. I need you to step up, Finan, in order for me to retreat behind the scenes.
Yes, this is my duty, but...
It is far easier for the Council of Elders to fool many than just fool one person.
Yeah.
Their so-called more support is no more than a ruse to distribute power using words instead of lances.
Yep, and you could do it.
There is no glory in winning this debate. But that makes having respect for humans so much more priceless.
Yep.
Finan, you are a Chrysos heir without flaw, capable of relating deeply with humans.
Yeah, he is.
I appreciate what you've taught me, Aglaya. I hope we'll live
Hi,
up
Cat.
to your expectations.
Why are you grabbing me?
And win this debate.
He's grabbing me, guys.
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today.
Will you? Yeah, right. Finan got
Dearest
this.
counselors, let it be known that I sorely miss the blissful times portrayed in lyrical poems. Back then, Amphorius was home to nearly 1,000 cities, each with their own local faith, while gods walked the earth and shared close bonds with humans.
Yeah.
Yet, in the present, people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city, where they hope to rest under Kefali's protection. All of us have long been in the same boat, with no way out of this plight. We didn't have a choice in the past, but now...
Yep.
The Council of Elders brings to the table a new possibility. All I have left is one question for you. Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Era Nova, or return to the prosperous Era Chrysia of our past? Make your choice now. Which of the two would lead mortals to an ideal future?
No hesitation. Era Nova is the path to salvation of the gods promised. We should not doubt in the flame chase.
We all know that Era Chrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kynus. Please, enlighten me. How does the Council of Elders plan to turn back time?
Yeah, how?
Let the three titans of calamity be born, and Era Chrysia is nevermore. But bring demise to those titans, and Era Chrysia will descend upon us again.
Are you sure about that? Uh-oh.
Know that the Council of Elders is never one to
Uh-oh.
Look at who
Oh,
we
no.
have on our side. Anaxagoras,
Oh, no.
one of the Grove's 7 sages, and Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death. With the help of these two heroes, I can promise all of you that Era Chrysia will exist once more.
Uh-oh.
Aren't they Chrysos heirs? They're supporting the count.
It's clear from the start that these heroes do not get along well in their group.
That's not what this is.
Proof that Aglaya isn't fit to speak on behalf of every Chrysos heir. I am in favor of Era Chrysia,
Era Chrysia.
Nah.
Era Chrysia.
Nah. Nah. Castorus.
Castorus? Why are you standing over there?
That is a good
You
question. What's
finally
going on?
arrived, Anaxa. So have you, Cass.
Don't worry, Aglaya. Well, I know that you have many queries. Could you continue to converse like how the citizens normally do? Tell me, dear citizen, if we successfully retrieve and return Thanatos' core flame without anyone passing the Death Titan's trial, what would happen next?
The answer is simple.
We
will have a chance to rid the world of death and bring Amphorius back to an era when all beings live
No,
forever.
you won't. No, you
Usher
won't.
in a new future
Nah.
that will be entirely different from the
No.
Flame Chase journey.
Getting rid of the Death Titan doesn't get rid of death. It doesn't negate death. You'll still die. Like, that doesn't negate death. Just because you get rid of the Titan that causes death doesn't mean death isn't caused by other things. That is just a Titan that causes it. It just happens to be one that causes more death than anything else.
He's one of the 7 sages. Your proposal is much too idealistic. As long as the Black
Yes.
Tide still exists, how can we go back to the old days?
Exactly.
Remember what I previously said?
Yeah.
Kefali's core flame is guarded by the secret power of the Council of Elders. Plus,
Yep.
Pagusa's water curtain will be able to block out any external
Doesn't matter.
perceptions. Tell me, dear citizens, have any of you ever seen even a glimpse of the threat that this person is talking about anywhere within the walls of this majestic holy city?
You want this? Huh. Isn't this just survivorship bias?
If we eliminate death,
Of course, that's
then
what's right.
there's
I'd say
no
that,
need
yeah.
for us to fear that Flame Reaver.
That's not true. He's here. He's probably gonna show up here anytime soon.
Citizens, let's
That's
learn
not
to
true.
sing the blessed hymn.
Oh, that's not true. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Oh.
Return to the mortal raft.
After the destruction of the 3 Titans of Calamity,
No.
the Flame Chase
No.
journey will have to end.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
This is bad.
They're doing this for a reason now.
The masses are now totally riled up.
Anaxa, pray tell. Everything that you've mentioned hinges on the premise that we can find Thanatos' existence, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you, Lady Aglaya, for still caring about this city. However, dear citizens, we are truly fortunate and blessed. For Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death, will surely find Thanatos under my guidance.
What? With that, I solemnly promise
No,
that the
no.
back will be personally managed by
Oh,
the
no.
Council of Elders.
Hi, hello.
Thereafter, if we are able to garner the
You got the
support
first,
of
nice
all
job.
of you at the Citizens' Assembly, we shall spare no effort in ensuring that the Erechrysia will return to our world once again.
I don't know, man.
With the balance
I don't know,
shattered,
man.
the result is clear. Buy carefully into Lent and above, as the Theoros I have observed.
I don't trust it.
Akama has chosen her destiny. The issue up for discussion at this Citizens' Assembly shall be modified to the suspension of the Flame Chase.
No!
This resolution shall be put up.
Where's Cypher? Is Cypher gonna do something? They mentioned her earlier. We haven't seen her at all. Where's Cypher? Wait, something's gonna happen.
Aglaya, dear Aglaya.
Because I don't trust it.
What has caused your heart to soften? You also don't seem to be as quick-witted as before.
Wag your tongue as much as you like. Since the flame chase journey has been preordained by the prophecy, our failure has never been on the cards.
True.
Well then, I guess we'll find out if that's true at the Citizens' Assembly.
We will. Oh god. Oh no. Gasterus! The fuck are you doing, Gasterus? This is not gonna help in any way, in my opinion. I don't trust it.
Well, it seems that when I sent you to look for Anaxa, I unintentionally facilitated your partnership with him instead.
Yeah? Yeah?
My apologies, everyone. I know that you have many questions to ask me. I will answer them to the best of my knowledge.
In that case, please tell us as much as you can.
What happened when you went to look for Anaxa?
In actuality, he showed me a past that was both long and heavy.
Uh-huh. We get an idea now? You gonna get an idea what he showed you now?
The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier. The answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
Oh.
Anaxa, you were in the Netherrealm?
Yes, I am but a living dead man now. But that's not important.
Oh no.
What truly matters is, I overheard a conversation between heroes.
Yeah. That's true. You did overhear a conversation. Castrus POV! Let's go! Let's go! I might stop here in a few minutes, I don't know. My brain's dying slowly from streaming, so. I've been streaming for like almost 3 hours, so might call it good here soon. I don't know. Interesting. I thought this was gonna be like a lot more heavily Castros based. Oh, you mean ZZZ's story? It's okay.
A tale about the ocean god's treasured pearl. Our hometown. It was a seaside town which enjoyed the ocean breeze and glorious peaceful
This is
times.
concerning.
Thanks to the wisdom of its ruling queen, until one day, an evil dragon descended upon the town. Its wings were large enough to blot out the sun.
Not, I mean, Honkai. Oh, Honkai's good. Not bad. Star Rail's good.
It barged into the tall tower and devoured the queen's beloved daughter. It even settled itself in her bedroom. Like a tyrant king, the queen assembled 300 warriors who managed to subdue the evil dragon by chaining it up. However, when the queen slit open the dragon's belly, she realized that the princess had long since been digested, and all that was left of her was a pile of bones.
Yeah.
Devastated, the queen wept for several days. It was then that a devious, smooth-talking scholar arrived at the palace and suggested that the princess could be revived through the use of dragon bone and dragon blood. That liar called this process the secret art of alchemy. The princess was reborn. The queen was overjoyed, blissfully unaware that the evil dragon's soul still lurked within the princess's body. As revenge, the evil dragon swallowed the poor queen, the glib liar, the courageous warriors, and all of the town's innocent civilians in a single gulp. Worse still, the souls of the deceased were refused entry to the Netherrealm.
This is her sister
because they
talking.
were filled with regret. Forced to roam
I
the
feel it's her
mortal
sister
realm,
at least.
these resentful souls ultimately converged into a river of souls that would not retreat for a long time. The terrifying death had consumed all.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna end, but it might be
Our
soon.
hometown fell into ruin as well.
We like raiding people around here, so you should stick around. Hello.
Until?
Until? Actually, I don't know what happened next either.
Oh, my. It seems that you still like to whet people's appetites even after all this time, Pelixia. So, according to your story, this is how I used to look? It's practically a mirror image. And yet, what exactly is this?
A miracle that I created with alchemy.
Oh.
As for what it is and how I was able to accomplish it, I'll keep the answers to myself for now.
Oh, my goodness. Is this cliffhanger really necessary?
Gastroskin recognizes
Continue to
her,
enjoy
doesn't
this
she?
splendid play, and the truth will naturally reveal itself.
Dragon, huh? I've heard this legend before.
Ah.
In that case, what do you think of it?
I think that this so-called alchemy was a tenuous analogy added to the story by future generations. After all, you've never heard of a tradition of alchemy in your hometown before, have you?
Indeed. Before I left home to pursue my education, I never even knew that anybody was looking into this area of study.
Oh yeah, this is her sister, definitely. Or at least whatever we saw in her trailer.
We can just treat this tale as a fable told to young children.
A fable, you say? If so, what moral is it trying to impart to the kids?
I guess it might be the concept of equivalent exchange.
That's a Miku! Oh my god, Miku!
Oh? I thought the moral might be closer to something like...
Is that pretty Miku?
Dead. What? At a loss for words?
No, I merely realized that we're both thinking of the same principle. If life is priceless, then there is hardly anything else in this world that is of equal weight to it, right?
Yeah.
Indeed. As expected of the wisest scholar in the land.
You flatter me. Why don't I ask you a question as well, as a form of equivalent exchange?
Of course. What is your question?
If I imparted my knowledge of the art of alchemy to you, would you use it to resurrect someone you loved?
What? What kind of strange question is this? I got it. You're just trying to get me to tell you whether I like anyone, right?
Let's just leave it at that. That was rude of me.
Yes.
Yes, I would.
Oh?
Death is inevitable. In the days to come, I'm certain that someone whom I cherish deeply will leave me for good, if such a mighty power really existed. I think I would use it without hesitation.
Without hesitation. Goodness. I wonder.
After all, you, me, and the rest will all have to face that fateful moment eventually.
Huh. Huh. Yep.
My time is finally here. However, perhaps because of my firm belief in the immeasurable value of life,
Yep.
I unable to complete the trial.
Ah.
You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the ruins and be reborn with the dead flame. It is a pity that fate is such a cruel mistress.
Is there no other way of interpreting those words?
I'm afraid that the meaning is clear.
Ah, this is her past self.
Sister and me.
Or her sister.
One must pay the price.
Yeah, this is her sister. I thought so.
Can only be completed when the one chosen sacrifices her life. I'm afraid that the prophecy might even have selected a pair of twins for this exact purpose.
Ah.
Fortune makes fools of us all.
My sister is prepared to sacrifice herself. And yet, I can't do the same.
Mm-hmm.
How absurd. My time is almost up, but I'm still afraid to welcome death.
That's understandable.
What should we do? If I'm ultimately not able to make up my mind...
Since Chaos is willing to guide all of us and leave this trial to the end, there is still plenty of time for you to ponder.
That's right.
Are they identical? I think they are, but I think stuff has happened to her that has changed her look slightly. I'm pretty sure they're identical twins, though.
Prophecy.
I knew they were related. I knew she had a sister.
Discussing seem familiar, but these three people must not have left their names in the epics. Otherwise, I would have some recollection of this.
Amphorius' history before the Titans were born was complete chaos. Is that not strange by itself?
Hi there. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Welcome in. We are currently doing story. If you have not done this story, welcome in. We are doing the story of the, We're doing the story of Honkai Star Rail. We're currently in the latest one. If you are new here, I do apologize. If you don't want to sit there, if you, see any spoilers. I think that's the right person. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I am PoisonAshes. We are playing this story currently. I don't know how far we're into it, and I don't know how much longer we're going to be streaming. So, this could turn into a raid train. Just a warning. I don't know how much longer I'll be alive, but we'll see. Hello.
So, Polixia.
Come in. Yeah. Raid. Yeah, it might be a raid train. I'm probably a bit further. Apologies if you gotta leave because you don't want spoilers. But yeah, it might be a raid train here soon. But first I have to talk about something because I promised somebody in my chat I'd show them what I was talking about earlier. So I'll wait till this is done though.
Of course.
I want to finish this and then we'll be good.
I am worried about what will happen once I've emerged victorious.
Okay. I might pause it here depending on where it tosses us right after. But we have to go look at ZZZ because I need to show people why I said I'm shocked that ZZZ is 12 and up and not 16 and up because people were wondering what I meant. I'm shocked that it's 12 and up and not 16 and up in the App Store. Why is it 12 and up? Why is ZZZ of all things 12 and up?
Looks like
there's too much fan service for it to be 12 and up, I'm just saying.
Yes.
Anyways.
This is the safest course of action.
I was gonna show some ZZZ characters to show people what I meant by I'm shocked that it's a 12 and plus or 12 and up game.
Separating courage, honor.
What? Yeah, apparently on the App Store it is 12 and up. Apparently on the App Store it is 12 and up. Now, you can go look this up to see if I'm wrong, but apparently that is what I've been told. Yeah, that definitely ain't 12 and up, exactly.
You really know how.
But it doesn't have a 16 and up rating on at least some app stores. Not all app stores, but some app stores. Yeah, go research it. Because from what I've been told, it's 12 and up. Which is like, what?
Young lady.
How?
Witness my fall and demise.
How? At least it is in China. I should say that. At least it is in China from what I've seen.
I do
Still.
not understand.
What?
Why would you dare to sacrifice yourself?
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think it's on some app stores and not all. So I don't know.
Because this is our destiny.
Hold on, I can look it up.
The power that resides within me is so intense that I will one day be engulfed by it.
Yeah, no, that's the rating. That's the rating. It's 12 and up. It's 12 and up. How is it 12 and up? Don't ask me. That's the rating.
A valorous death before glorious return has always been.
That's the rating.
A journey I began long ago. If you're...
I'm not that brave. I don't know how I'm supposed to face such a serious affair.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Do you want to know how I learned this information?
It seems you still don't know how to face it.
You want to know how I learned this information? Because of a mass amount of reporting going towards Wuwa, Wuwa is now officially 16 and up. It got its rating changed. Yet somehow ZZZ is still 12 and up.
Let's chat, young lady. Perhaps I shouldn't end my journey so hastily. Since there's still time, I'm not worried about letting fate wait a little longer.
Of course. This warrior is Lord Anais. As the embodiment of Nikador's divinity, he entrusted his life to us.
Oh.
That means that what I'm currently seeing before my eyes is...
Yeah, I was kind of shocked that Wuwa was 12 and up too. And I'm fine that it got its rating moved up because it deserves it. I feel like it should be 16 and up. I don't know why it was 12 and up. And I say that just because there's cussing in it as well. So, like, I felt it should be 16 and up. But for some reason it was 12 and up. But now... Oh! You're going to flip your table if it is? What if I told you it is? What if I told you it is? Hold on. I'm pretty sure on the App Store it was. It's the in, not the in. Let me look it up. At least from what I know. Yeah! It is! I think that's it. I think this is it. I might be wrong though. But here's the thing on the official site. It doesn't say. Either way, I've been told that it was. I don't know if it is for sure. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. It'll tell me. Yeah, it is. 12 and up. Yep. 12 and up. Oh my fucking god. I know, right? What is with these ratings?
Looks like one hypothesis of mine has already been proven true. These heroes are the true forms of the Titans.
Yeah.
Before they attain their divinity. If so,
Thought so.
the chosen one of death.
Yeah, I know, bro. What the heck?
Polixia.
I wouldn't introduce my niece to this, and she's 14. And I wouldn't introduce her to ZZZ.
If this is true,
Wuwa, I don't think I'd be as upset about. I'll be real, but ZZZ definitely no.
Of the Death Titan.
But before that,
like Genshin not shocked. Honkai Star Rail not shocked, but that. And it's because Wuwa got mass reported, which I'm like, first off, I'm sad that Wuwa got mass reported, but also, like, them being 16 plus just makes sense, so.
Nikador's courage is a testament.
I've heard that these words are still engraved in Castrum Kremnos even today.
Alright, to show you guys though, I will show you guys who I got, since somebody asked if I have a lot of characters. Yeah, exactly. But I will show you guys real quick. The characters I do have is these many. I do have quite a few 5 stars. One of them I got for, or 2 of them I got for free. But not many, as you can see. As you can see, I don't got many. I have some, but not many. As you can see, everyone is like 40 or up. Also, you. I can level you up slightly, I think. Do I have any level books? Any? Yeah, I do. Go up 1. Go. There we go. She's now level 40 and up. Let's go. Run, Ume. Okay, so we're going to pause here on this. Let me switch to chatting for a second, and then I am going to open ZZZ to show you what I meant. Yeah. You had 2 options on 5 stars. I got 2 for free, though, because when I joined, they were giving out one of them for free. They were giving out one of them for free. Here, I'm pulling up ZZZ. First, I'm also going to change my... I'm going to pull up ZZZ, but I'm going to add some music. Yeah, Dr. Ratio. He was being given out for free when I joined. So I think it was like around their year of being out. I don't remember. I know this is their 2-year anniversary and I joined about a year ago, so I'm going to assume that's when it was. I'm going to toss on some music, make sure it's being picked up for us. And then I will go open it, because I need to show you guys what I mean. ZZZ, get your butt out here. Show them why you should not be 12 and up. Nice. We're getting another free 5-star with the gift that comes in 14 days? What? What gift? Wait. Are Wait, the characters we got to choose that give out gifts for 14 days, they're just giving us gifts for 14 days. What are you talking about, a free 5-star? That's the only one I know that's giving us gifts. Oh, you're talking about the 10 pull we're getting in 14 days. No, you're talking about the 10 pull. That doesn't mean we're getting a free 5-star. Yeah, the 14 under 14. That doesn't mean a free 5-star. The Star Rail gift of, 1,400. Yep. What do you mean? Are we? Who? Because I didn't hear anything about a free 5-star. Who? Who? Yeah, who? Who are we getting? I'm confused. Because they only talked about getting 1 free 5-star token for Locha and them. So that's why I'm confused. Are you sure? Does it say that anywhere? Because I thought they just gave us gifts for 14 days. Yeah, I'm confused. If that's the case, I have to send a message to someone. Because if that's what it is... Hold on. I'm just gonna send him a Yeah, I wouldn't complain either. Yeah, I don't think that's what it is. I think it was just from what I got, it was something else. Anyways, here. Let me show you why this game should not be 12 and up. First off, let's just start with this woman alone. I was running around as her. Let's start with this woman alone. Let's look at characters. This is 12 and up. Specifically, we're going to start with this character, because this is the character that I noticed it with. So this is Poltra, and this is her poses that it gives you. This is just what they give you when you're leveling up the characters, by the way. This is just leveling up the character poses. Which is just... I don't know, man. This one isn't bad. That's just because she's Catgirl. She's a child. This one, another one, not too bad, but also, do you see the poses where I'm just like, what? This one's not bad. Like, not all of them are that bad. It's only a few of the female characters. But it's enough for me to be like, what the heck, man? Like her. Do you see the amount of physics they put on these characters, bro? The promos for the rat lady. Yeah, that too. These are like the poses they put them in when you're leveling them. So... like, you know, there's just some where I'm just like, what the heck, man? And there's some that don't bother me, but like they zoom into places where it's like, come on. Also, why do you have so much physics on these characters? What is this? Like, chill, bro. Chill out with the female characters, man. Some of them aren't bad. Again, the younger ones, they don't really do any bad poses with them, which is good. Here's she. Honestly, what's crazy is you see her trailer and then you see this. Look at how she stands. But I mean, she stands this way naturally. This is not like she stands this way in-game when you're playing her. But as you can see, there's some poses where I'm just like, what the heck, man? Like, not all of them. Again, it's not all of them, but it's enough for me to be like, come on, bro. How is this for kids? Even this character who I want, they really like to show a certain area of this character, bro. Like, I want her because she's cool, but, like, still... yeah, it's cute, and then you, like, yeah, no, she's really cute, and then you see her, she's really cute, and then you see her trailer, and you're like, oh, interesting. This guy. Okay, I like this guy. Sorry, this is my favorite out of all the guys. It's just because, listen, he's a dog. He's a dog. But yeah. These are the characters I currently have. Here's, like, the character you get for free. As you can see, with just the outfits alone, I'm like, how is this a 12 and up game? I don't know, man. I don't see a 12 and up game right here. The fighting's fun, and I want Trigger. Oh, I really want Trigger. This is Trigger. I want Trigger. Hold on, let me show you guys why I want Trigger so much. Let's see if I can I do it from here? Can I do the trial things from here? No, I gotta go back. Okay. You'll see why I want Trigger so much. Let me go here. No, Woowo is just heavily reported. I don't know why. And I'm not gonna listen to the YouTuber I watch on his reason why, because he's him. Here, let me show you how this woman fights. Listen, I might not think this game should be 12 and up, but I do want this woman. There might be a ton of fan service in this game, and I might get uncomfortable with some of the poses they put them in, but this woman, I want this woman. You'll see why. I love her. First off, move. 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 No, I want to keep firing, please. Move forward. Or no, move backwards. Move this way. This way. Look at that. She's so fun. Bro, I want this character. I want her. Hold on, let's see if I can get her burst up. Let's go attack. And you can attack while you move, I believe. Yeah, you attack moving back and forth. Basic attack. You can see why I want this character. She's so cool. We're not going to play this game long. I just wanted to show her trial. Let's see if I can get her burst up, though. Alright, so another agent's XP attack. Okay. She also runs up and just attacks naturally. I'm seeing if I can get a burst up, but I gotta actually perform shit to do it. But yeah, she can do that. Like, she kind of just, like, is in the side. It's really interesting. Let's see. Purge, basic attack, harmonizing, blah, blah, blah. When hitting enemies with heavy attacks from an X special attack, assist follow-up. Okay, hold on. So heavy attack and then as follow-up. Like that? Or did I do that wrong? I did it wrong. Did it. Haha! Did it. Alright, let's get that burst up. Let's get her burst up. Okay, okay. I don't know if I'm doing this right, by the way. Did it. Okay. Next. I want to show you guys her burst, because I don't remember what her burst looks like, so I want to show it to you guys. I want Trigger! Give her here! I want her. Look at this woman. Murder. Defeat enemies. There it is. There's her burst. Her burst is just shooting this gun. Bro, my favorite characters in this game have guns. Every character I love in this game has guns. This is the only reason I keep playing, by the way, is they're fighting. I love it. I'm good at it. Very simple to switch. You don't have to click numbers. You just gotta click space. I adore that. I adore that all you gotta do is click space. I want this cat girl so bad, bro. But yeah, you can see why I like this woman. Like, as she's in that state, you can just switch, and then she'll keep shooting. So if I do that, and then I space, and attack, she still hits him. So she's really fun. Get him. Get him, cat girl, get him. I do like this cat girl. She's a 4-star, I believe, and I won her. And I still don't got her. But this is who I'm pulling for right now, and I'm hoping I don't lose. But yeah, if you just hold one button, she'll just constantly go back or go forward or go to the side. So you can just constantly roll and hit. So she's so fun, bro, just with that factor alone. You can just roll and hit. So you just do that. Alright. Think I have the cat one. Not fully. It's been a bit, though. Yeah, I want the cat. But this is Trigger. I love Trigger. She's my favorite character, if you could not tell. I love Trigger. More than I love... That's saying something. The fact that I love Trigger is kind of crazy, because I love her more than I did the arson person, and I like the arson person a lot. But this is like the gameplay, for those who haven't played ZZZ. Here's what it looks like. This is what's keeping me playing. It's the gameplay. That's just a fact. Love this game. Get him. Get him, cat girl. Get him. I love being able to switch and then do that. And you can also just constantly hit space, which just means you're constantly having your characters on the field, and it's actually kind of fun to do. Nice! Look at that wipeout. Damn, I love this character. Give me Trigger, game! I want Trigger. Give me Twigger. I want Twigger. Please give me Twigger. I want Twigger. Give me Twigger. I want the trigger. She's so fun. I'm pretty sure she's a rerun right now. From what I can gather, I think she's already been in the game, but she's a rerun. Just because it's called the Final Callback, and the Final Combat features people that have been here before. Because I recognize this woman. I didn't recognize this woman at first, but I do now. Again, the fact that this game is for 12 and up, I don't get it. Why is this game for 12 and up? It should not be. Like, there's so many characters that just make me go, no. How about no? Like, I love the designs of some of these characters. It's just the jiggle physics is a little too much. It's like VR chat jiggle physics. Not as bad as VR chat jiggle physics, but bad enough. I'm sorry, jiggle physics in VR chat is worse than any other game I'll ever be in. Especially if not done correctly. And I mean that as in it will clip through the entire, like, body if it's bad. If it's not done correctly, it'll clip through the whole body and the clothes. And it's just weird looking. But yeah, I will say, though, this game has one thing going for it. The furry designs, okay? I'm just saying it. I don't get good. There are not good furry designs, okay? I don't see enough of them in games. This is me being honest. I don't see enough of them in games. In ads right now, I want to see the game, or I want to play that game they just showed. I see. She looks fun. But yeah, no, they did good on furry designs. They only have like 2 furries, but still. Not bad. Not bad for furry designs. They kind of fit furry designs, honestly. I also like this guy. I want this guy. I want to lose to him. I know he's a 5. I'm pretty sure he's a 5-star I can lose to. I want to lose to him. I don't know if he's a 5-star or 4-star. I really don't. If he's a 4-star, give him here. Give him here. If he's a 5-star and I can lose to him, give him here. I want Seth. I want Seth. Give me Seth. Give me Seth. I want Seth. Give me Seth. Anyways. Now that I've shown you that, it's time to raid. Guys, we like raiding around here. Please stick around. I have a lot of people to raid. Let's see. Twitch. Let's see who's live. Who's playing what? Who am I being recommended to go raid right now? Oh! I know who we're raiding. For one reason. She's on Mighty's quest. I recognize where she's at. I know her rating. She's on the previous quest with Mighty. So, I just got back. Lol. Oh, I'm so sorry. We might be rating. I was talking about how they have good furry designs and how I really want Seth. If you're wondering what you missed. I really want Seth. But yeah, I know her rating. So yeah, we're going to be rating Hani. For those who don't know Hani is very chill. We like Hani. And they are currently doing her story before what we did. So yeah. Guys, go say hi to Hani. Thanks for the streams. No problem. Also, if any of you are curious, ! Links. You can check out all my socials there and all the people who make the VR models I use. I did that wrong. I said links instead of links. I clicked the button right next to N. There we go. Also, for anyone who wants to join my Discord, there it is. Join it. I'll probably be in it. Actually, I'm probably going to continue ZZZ story, so I might be in there while I continue ZZZ story. But, get ready to raid. This is Hani. Hani is very nice. We like Hani. And I think that she's actually nearing the end of the quest, so we're entering at a good time. She's about to get to the good cutscene. So anyways, bye-bye. Go say hi. I'll be in my Discord. Bye-bye.